Well, none of them can hide from the truth, yeah. Children have to go back to the roots, yeah. None of them can hide from the truth, yeah. Children have to go back to the roots. I'm telling you now, the truth. Telling you, yeah, the truth. You have to go back to the roots. Go to the roots. Yeah, man, this is Benjamin out of the Smiling Coast, West Africa, Gambia, representing for the one and only Abu, the big man you don't know, the Soninke warrior, the man that brings the truth, Soninke warrior, the sign of enlightenment, the Soninke warrior, the righteous and the true African. Abu, reveal the truth to them, no matter how them try run from it, because none of them can hide from the truth, yeah. Yes, we have to dig back the roots, yeah. Fire!
Subscribe now.
I remember the days, all those years ago that never fade away. And I remember your face when you hit the ground. I can recall the time and place on a midnight walk through the old streets, trying to turn back the clock to the days of old, back to the days when all the things we knew were made of gold. As the world moves on, time sings a song. In the old neighborhood, as the clock strikes one, the memory lives.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Afridamus Report again. This is show number 2 today. So please make sure you hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. So, ladies and gentlemen, just as I promised that I was gonna return, and here we are. Audrey said, taking shots at Kidola, not at all. AB said, dude is trying to bully Kidola. No, do you guys remember how in the previous show, somehow, the conversation, because the conversation was about, African traditions and taboos, some of these belief systems that are, pretty much pro-poverty, like where when people practice it, it's not gonna help you, progress. So that's what the conversation was about. But as usual, eventually, when you start having your Pan-Africans, pro-Black types, if they disagree with you, it has to be about race. So the conversation became that Ikan Fire did not trust Kidola. He didn't want to listen to him because he married a white woman. Or Dr. Umar would say Snow Bunny, which in fact I find it fascinating. What is the obsession when it comes to these quote-unquote staunch Pan-Africans, pro-Blacks? What is it about them and worried about who other people are choosing to marry? I find that very, very fascinating. So instead of them focusing on, because they said they're all about Blackness, pro-Black, you would think they would focus only on the people that married the Black women. But I find something interesting as well. Sometimes they even depict it in movies. Have you noticed how, like, the pro-Blacks, especially in America, it's like they have this secret fetish about, white women. I mean, some of them even they've married white women, and, they would trick the people and say she's a light-skinned queen. You see? Like, they would do stuff like that. And the people are like, oh, yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, like, look at that channel, the African Diaspora. Phil, this guy is supposedly super pro black. It's a pro black channel. But, as usual, when his critics came and said, "Oh, look, we caught Phil. He he not pro black. He got him a white Hispanic." In fact, I did a show on that. And look, personally, I don't even care about things like that. But because so many of you are interested in these conversations, and I find it necessary we should have it. And I just like I would throw it out there, call out his hypocrisy. Because the thing is, he set himself up. When you make everything about race, 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 now you've put yourself in a box. And if you try to step outside of that box, you end up in trouble. So we all know, like, Kidola never claimed to be a pro black, but I can fire claims he is, you know. And so I was in Gambia a few months ago. I just actually got back. I just got back, less than 2 weeks, around like 10 days or so. I'm still even adjusting with the weather and all that. So while I was there, I was invited to a wedding, which was interesting. It was between a white woman, and and a, and a Gambian. And I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, oh, it's an old white woman, yada yada, and the guy is a bumster. Look, the story might as well be true, but all I know is this party was lit, as people would say. So I was like, you know what? We are over here having conversation, and this conversation about this white woman marriage keeps persisting. Even Dr. Umar, he is constantly talking about snow bunnies. He as he calls the white women, snow bunny, snow bunny. You know, some of these pro blacks, when they disagree with you, instead of debating you on those points, they would just accuse you of marrying, you know, a white woman. So being with a white woman is sort of, I don't know, have become a bad thing, but it's never the other way around. So I'm gonna open up the lines later on, like I promised, and hear from you, the viewers. And I would hope, Kidola, you still up, or I can fire, you are here. So since you brought it up, I would love to have you up here, and people want to hear your point of view. So let me show you a brief little clip, okay? Um, Make sure you're watching this because this is beautiful. This is a white queen wedding, white queen wedding in the Gambia on the beach. It was beautiful. The food was tasty. You know, all the brothers were there, as people would say. I mean, let me just show you a little bit of what I experienced. So this video would totally contradict what some of these pro blacks are claiming, because I think they are claiming that the blacks who are marrying the white women are not happy. It's like they are being forced like slaves. That's not what I saw here. Okay, so here we go. Check this out.
And I used to the freedomers. Pay attention to the freedomers. The true Soninke warrior. Natural is his intelligence.
as a true professor. Solution to brainwash diseases. Sit back, relax, and hear the
All right. So you guys see that? The video there? You know, I see some of you laughing. But if you're watching it, you would notice that it's the bride. The bride is sitting, I don't know which one. I think the one in the white. The bride is sitting in a golden chair, and the music was going, but I didn't allow the music to play because um because that would have, I don't want to be copyrighted. So my own music, Kung Fu Fantasy, it's the music for me. You like the music? so so yeah, that you guys see it. People were having a good time, at this, wedding. Midlife said, "Do you take your white wife to Africa, Professor?" My white wife. I'm not aware that I have a white wife, but sure that answer would be a no because I do not have a white wife, nor do I even have a wife. But thank you though. In fact, let me show you of this short little video. Some people like what they like. They love who they love. And some of the Nigerian, they love them some snow bunnies, as Dr. Umar would say. So I have this video here to show you a short little clip of this Nigerian from the United States with his white queen, just to show you guys that these people, Africans, are not being forced. And if you don't trust them because they are with a white woman, what is the reason? That's what the conversation is about. Said, I thought you had a white queen. You thought wrong. Let me do my disclaimer here, my copyright disclaimer. All right, all right, all right. So let's check this video out together. Okay. Here we go. So it's from a little short documentary called Why Nigerians Own Empty Mansions in Their Village. But, this man came to his mansion with his white queen. Here you go.
Foundation. My wife and I measured out the whole landscape where the building's gonna be.
Yeah. He's a Nigerian American while his wife is an American, and they both permanently live and work in America. He agreed to give me a tour of his mansion and confirmed he built it through communicating with the contractors online via WhatsApp and iMessage video call.
This house was
And they
built
are criminal.
remotely, guys.
This house,
Built, furnished.
100% built, furnished remotely, just using WhatsApp video
WhatsApp
FaceTime.
video
That's
FaceTime.
it.
Straight up.
We have 12 bedrooms and 13 bathrooms.
12 bedrooms.
Yeah.
So right here in Nigeria, then we call that a mansion. I mean, looking at the land space, how much do you think it's going to cost you if you were to get similar land space and similar build over there in the States?
For this type of house in the United States?
Yeah.
20 million.
Wow, you guys see that? That's Snow Bunny from America. So it looks like the pro-blacks just cannot escape these white people and their oppressive ways. It's not enough to oppress the blacks in America. All this time, this Snow Bunny over here, her ancestors oppressed the blacks. And now this Nigerian comes to America. You see, now I know why the blacks are like, oh, these Nigerians are terrorists. Look at what he did. He went and got him an American snow bunny to his mansion in his village, in the village. And look at this woman. She is Nigerian now. She is dressed like Nigerian. She even have the accent now. You know, she know how to cook egusi soup. And I know some of you, are already jealous. And I suspect Nazarene, be nice, okay? Some of you right now, I'm sure because you're jealous, you're gonna start writing disparaging things or thinking disparaging things. People love who they love. Why do the pro-blacks have issues with it? You know what I think? I think they've put themselves in a box, but truly, truly, they want them a snow bunny, which is aka white woman. But since they've made it their career to call people sellouts, the ones with the white women, making it an issue. So now they cannot follow their desire. Like, it's just like when you watch some of those, black movies, they always put the joke there where the pro-black guy, next thing you know, the pro-black guy is got a white girlfriend or white wife. In fact, I told you about my story when I was in the 13th grade. I took African American studies, and the professor, he's supposed to be pro-black. He's got a kufi and everything, He's got the pro-black mustache. So I'm thinking, man, he is solid. Back then I was like, the pro-black, this man is solid. And I was looking up to him. And then come to discover, Professor Pro-Black over here got him a snow bunny. Got him a snow bunny. So this is not just an African thing. I know some of you are going to come here and start trying to, take this whole story and make it sound like, oh, look at these Africans. These Africans, they fled their dirty countries. And next thing you know, the moment they made some money, they went and got them a white queen. A white queen. So, but yeah, you're seeing it. Let me continue. This is in Nigeria, by the way. So let's hear what this beautiful white queen here have to say.
Minimum.
This is very large.
This is huge.
Yeah, this is first living room.
Yeah.
They call it a waiting
area.
ante room.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because this is our main
This is the main area. Yeah. So
sometimes
guys,
we just hold a little meeting right there,
Yeah.
without really having people in. And
all right. So this is the
right here. This is our dining room.
okay.
This is the kitchen.
Yeah.
This is the handwork of Raleigh's signatures.
So what's your favorite thing about this kitchen?
The cleanliness.
All right, it's neat and yeah.
I like the way she designed this kitchen, and it's super clean. And anybody that sees the kitchen, you cannot even tell that it was done remotely over phone.
So you see how like the white queen is all back there, and the man, he is just explaining and doing all the talking. See, some of these quote unquote pro-blacks, they would say, oh, some of the black women, they will be like, oh, you just want to be with them white women because they know how to behave. Hello, yeah. Like, nobody wants drama. Not that I'm claiming that black women are drama, but I am just saying, this man is happy with his white queen. But I would want to hear from the pro-blacks. What issue do they have with this situation here? The man looks happy. He looks happy. We can't deny that. So let's hear him.
This kitchen is like being at home, and that's exactly what we wanted to portray here in the village, is being able to come home to the village and feel at home.
Wow, it's a lot of light here. I'm
Oh,
wondering
yeah.
what the light bill is like.
And we have a guest room
Guest
right
room
here
right here.
and a bathroom. Here, there's another living room.
Oh, okay. So
There's
I
a
see like all the rooms have like almost a slightly different touch to it. This one
correct.
has like the blue going on. So this one has a touch of like brown to it. Yeah,
Varnish. So when we don't want to spend time downstairs,
down there.
we come up here and just
And
relax.
just chill and have fun. So what do you like to do for fun when you're not working?
We play pretty much watch TV, workout, and
Oh, okay.
this
This is
catchy food.
catch you fool.
Catch you for good night.
Yeah.
And this is a
Yo,
master bedroom.
really nice. Yo. Damn,
Yeah.
it's big. So this one has a touch of like
This is
gray.
a more gray, yeah.
All right. So I gave you a little bit of rundown, you know, how the interracial couples are living it up. So some of you might be thinking, oh, these Nigerians are sellouts. You know, if that's what you're thinking, let me drop the link. Feel free to hit it. But I can fire. You know, you see it. I gave you sample video of, you know, White Queen wedding, which I attended and filmed myself. And also we see, you know, this Nigerian man, you know, parading his snow bunny. So, you know, the link is in the chat. Hit the link. Come on through. I want to know, can an African that is married to or European woman or man be trusted? Hit that link. I'm over here waiting. Let's see. He said, good for him. Wise man said, good for him. So some people are over here supporting, you know, the interracial marriage. The truth said, Afridamus has a snow bunny in the next room, the same size. Well, thank you for your assumption. Jerry Fox said, you notice how they always go for the fat and super obese junk. You see, I knew the haters would start coming and making up things here. Even though you see the man is clearly a happy man, but do you see the type of stuff these people are writing? So, love is love, okay? Kidola, welcome to the Afridamus report.
Yeah, thank you for that, man.
Kidola,
Yeah,
Kidola, you see, did you see the, my attendance when I went to the wedding party there in the Gambia?
yes. So
And
very beautiful.
also, yeah. So what do you think about those white queens, sitting in the golden chair in the smiling coast, and people are happy? Like, can why do pro-blacks have issues with men that marry white Europeans? Why?
Ephrodimus, in life, or what life is about happiness and peace. There's nothing else. You understand me? Happiness and peace have no color. You hear me?
Yes,
You
yes,
hear
I
me?
can hear. Yes, I can hear you.
Happiness and peace have no color. You understand?
Yes,
Just what we just need is happiness and peace. So you have to define what is your happiness and what is not your happiness. Nobody
right.
can define your happiness. You understand? So what is your happiness is going to be your happiness, not by any other thing else, but by you yourself that want to have a peace of mind and happiness. You understand?
But
So
what they say that, so the pro-blacks, they said they cannot trust, you know, Africans or blacks that are married to Europeans. So what is the obsession in your opinion, or why do you think the pro-blacks are obsessed with, white women, white marriages between, white and black?
that is their own. You see, an African person does not have the type of mindset that this so-called who call themselves pro-black are promoting. You understand? It never really exists. Have you ever seen that somebody say, "Oh, I'm not happy because I'm happy because I'm pro-black," or "I have peace of mind because I'm pro-black"? No. The concept of happiness actually, they themselves, whatever they experience in the United States, that's what they are, and that's what's their viewpoint. You can't force me. I'm not in your school of thought of anything. You understand? So my um experience is different from your experience. I've never thought I ever met somebody like you. I never thought I ever come across somebody like you. So what you define as part of the whole pot of community is not my own pot to piss on. You understand me? So what
But
I'm trying
but
to say,
but he, like you remember what Icon Fire said? He said he said, you know, because you are Africans, so you are the same race as him, so you have to follow his ideology.
it's almost like that. He said,
Because if not, that makes you a sellout. You
yeah,
know, like because you know the white people enslaved and colonized
uh,
Africans. So
yes,
why are you marrying a white woman?
yes. You see, in the chat, I can see some so-called Black Americans start measuring. Oh, they always go for the large ones. You have to
Yes,
understand the concept of large or skinny is never in the thought of an African person. We will never be told what is the level of beauty. Our beauty is what we see in our family, in our mothers and grandmothers and sisters and aunties. So with the definition of beauty will never be defined in the African mindset. So the definition of beauty was always be portrayed in Western world as what the so-called fashion industry was trying to push
yeah,
to to the people. You understand me? Because they want to sell their product. So
right.
if you thought somebody have to marry a model that you saw in TV, if it was so
The skinny tiny little ones.
yeah, if it's so
Yeah,
that
no,
all
that's
good,
yeah.
why Naomi Campbell is not married until today?
Who?
Naomi Campbell. Let
Oh
us
yeah,
use Apple Naomi Campbell. Because she's black, right? But Naomi Campbell is even dating white men, white Russians and everything. You understand? So if Black America is because I've noticed Western people that grow up in the West or born in the West have this idea of ideal type of person, which never really exists. So for an African, well, only when you come to the West that you start seeing so kind of things that actually is not really an African. You forget that guy is just a multimillionaire in dollars, not even in Nigeria currency. You understand me?
yeah.
Let's assume, can he ever achieve what he achieved if we would with a black American woman? Hell no.
Wait, so you think that man in the big mansion, if he was with a black American woman, would he have the big mansion?
Hell no. Hell
But
no.
wait,
Hell no.
what do you base that off of?
Okay, is this when you have understanding with somebody? That's why I always say something. I said a strong culture with a strong culture always try to interact and interrelated. You can never have a strong culture interacting with a weaker culture that have nothing to offer. Rather, that weaker culture is still struggling in its mind of being oppressed because it will never able to understand that you need there's a set of way of life that you want to achieve. After that much, you are building a very big house for your sheep and gold. I
Right,
ask you, is that a livable accommodation? No, that's for the sheep. Do you know why? Because you live on houses bigger than that before. So your
right,
view of homes is always going to be bigger. You understand me? So I'm making an example that a weaker is somebody, a diluted people who have no culture because for you to able to sustain some level of standard of high living or idea of seeing things, you have to deal with that. You have to get used to those type of things before. You understand me? You can see
right.
the woman walking to that kitchen. That kitchen worth millions, thousands of dollars, not about $1,000, $2,000. You understand me? Thousands of dollars for that kitchen to be fixed up there. Those chairs, the building itself, worth a lot of money. You understand me? You can see that she's even building a school over there. So what I'm trying to say is this:
Yeah, you
the
know,
black,
you're right.
the
Yeah, they're
black, the
building.
black.
So you said if it was a black woman, they would not even build that big house.
Not if it's a black American I'm talking about. If it's a
Yeah.
black American woman, because I'm talking about the diaspora, the so-called diaspora in outside Africa. No, one, her level of her thinking will be very, very low. She'll be thinking of how to buy shoes, how to buy the latest bag, how to go to party, if not that, how to buy expensive wigs. You can see. So
Uh-huh.
she will like some not so expensive things, but money will be far more wasted in some of these fake and low qualities of product. You can see that when you reach, you don't talk about Gucci, Versace, and all those things. People that are poor are the one measuring Gucci, Versace, or Louis Vuitton. You can see the way she dressed. She dressed on African dress, and she walked confidently in that compound of her husband. You understand me? That's what I say. Everything in life is confidence. So if he's that man was with the black American, he will be thinking how to buy some bags in Zara, how to buy some, go to McDonald's and buy some Big
No,
Macs,
eh,
and and
but
and
Kidola,
and
but
carry
some of
on.
the, but Kidola, I've seen that a lot of the black women that are going to Africa, they want the big house too.
Afrodamus, let's just look. If you check, I'm telling you now, if you check, can you point any black American girl that said, I'll build this house with an African husband of her such a house? No, does not exist. If you have to be lucky.
There's a guy in the chat said he is building with his black queen in Gambia.
Then let's see.
Okay,
Let's see. Let's
that's a
see.
yeah,
Because you cannot just, oh, I build it. You see what you see. That area is called Anambra State. It's
yeah.
about it's about 1 hour from my village. You understand me? 1 hour from my village. You understand? That's what I said. Look, black Americans, there's no black American woman will ever come across such a guy. Black Americans women don't date rich African guys. You understand me? If you go to Nigeria, I would tell you, if you see this rich, if you see these girls that are not even white women, not European Caucasian, I'm talking about now, you see Indians, Malaysians who are
So
married
so
to.
but so they are not so then the pro blacks. That's why the pro blacks say they cannot trust those people.
Okay, Afrodamus, let me just tell you this. What is pro black? The anything pro black, no poverty, because you're pro black, I have to be raising a fist up, then I'll lavish in poverty. You understand me? This life is short. You need to live it big because you only have part one. There's no part two. Life is not about Nollywood. Life is real. So your love and everything is that's what most important. Your peace of mind and your happiness. It's not about somebody say, oh, you know this, you know that. Pro
So
black, so-called
so
pro black.
Kidola, so is there, like, because you look at this white woman, she seemed like she know the Nigerian culture very well. Like, is it hard to get the white woman to learn the culture and follow it?
Yeah, because he never said, "Oh, you people are shitting or defecating in the streets," like what these Black Americans are always said every time. Every time she's in the interior of that's not even a city. That's a village. You said that's a village full of mansions and everything. You understand me? It take doesn't say it take it it take a house to make a city. It does not mean oh you're not developed. That's a woman who have already achieved. Her ancestors have already achieved skyscrapers. So what they went for? A huge mansion. You understand me? A huge mansion. That's what they went for. The man
But
came
that's
to
what the
marry.
thing they said, because that's Nigeria.
The,
It's Africa.
the,
So it should be all black everything, you know, like why would they're saying why bring in a snow queen, a white woman, into Africa?
because 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 our mindset is not defeated mindset. You understand it? I never say the white person as my god or higher than me. I see
So
the
you think they see white people as gods?
yeah, because they've been defeated. You can see what Akafai was saying because Akafai is a defeated human being. He's
Yeah,
always shouting. We see somebody always say, "Oh, why should I talk to you? You don't even follow to your back." You know that person already been defeated.
yeah,
That's what I said. It's as a type of culture. It's a weaker culture. Why must you be dealing with a weaker culture? No, you don't deal with the weaker. You deal with a stronger culture, just like your own culture. You understand me? Because when that man was approaching that woman was curious to know this guy culture, that he's so confident that even when he speak with confidence. He look into her eyes and say, "How are you doing today?" You understand me? So when the purpose of building that house came, the woman was on board. You understand me? Don't see the woman said, "I'm going to build a basketball court for my son here." You understand me? Because that her son belonged to that village. Because sons in Africa, children in Africa belong to the father's side. So there's nothing like B1, B2. That is not going to put your love fries on top of table for you. It's not going to put that beautiful house that you have a beautiful roof on top of your head that you will not shake. That's what I say. You see, because you were building you were building a big bungalow for sheep and goat to be sleeping. Such a huge houses. You have toilet even over there.
yeah,
Because you already see bigger houses in your eyes. What you see, look,
yeah.
when you see bigger houses or you live on bigger houses before, to build these bigger houses is not going to be easy. It's not going to be so difficult for you to replicate. So that what you see that we that see these things, we operate on these things. We don't damn on color. We don't damn of black race or black power of a thing. That is not my problem. I have nothing to do with that. I roll the way where I want to roll. You understand me? And poverty is not my friend. I build whoever I want to build with. You understand me? That's what I said. A stronger culture, deal with a stronger culture. You can be anything you want to be, but don't ever go down to the weaker side of life and say, because she is black, I'm with you because you're black. I will never be with you because you're black. I will be with you because I feel you in peace in me and happiness in me.
So
Not the
so
way
wait,
you
so Kido, wait. Look at this. You know, this white queens here in the Smiling Coast here. Check this out.
I used to the freedom.
See, that's the bride.
Mhm.
So you know, like why are these snow bunnies going to the Smiling Coast and marrying these guys?
Because you know why?
Why?
They fed something from these guys also. It's not just easy for you to say you cannot just jump because of color you like somebody. You understand me? When you deal with the opposite side of your color, you have to take a lot of things, a lot of courage. It take a lot of understanding. It also take a lot of curiosity. So before you start going to the other side of the color, you first something before you say, "Ah, man, this guy is strong in his approach, his confidence in his words, and you believe in him." The same thing like us also with the guy also. So these are the things that form together. Then they start having their future together, planning their future together. You see, when you deal with other type of culture, interracial type of culture, when you start planning how you're going to live your life, it takes a lot of patience. And you understand that because these white people are the one them producing these expensive luxurious bags, they don't just sit and say, "Oh, I would like to have Louis Vuitton bag today." No, they plan very very deep. They plan for very long term, strategically. They don't take like emotions towards it, just like a typical black woman who will say, "Oh, I saw Stella holding Louis Vuitton bag. I think I would like to have it also. How much is that wig?" They don't deal with wigs. You understand me? And guess what?
But Kidola, see, that's why they so the pro blacks, what you are saying, they would say you are a traitor to the black race. You're laughing.
Because they themselves also traitors also. You understand me? They themselves also traitors also. They were also being,
How are they said they are with the black queens.
you see, will you fight to stand on your own as a that's what I said. That's what I said. They themselves that said who free the black Americans? It's the white man that freed the black Americans. Who free the Africans? The Africans fought their own independence. So there's a difference between me that fought for my own independence and you that was being free by pen and paper by sitting down in the corner by so-called Michael Johnson. So if you live in England, then you make it pro-black over there. Why are you in England drinking tea and eating sausage bread and toast? You understand me? You see, what that woman did is mention egusi soup and jollof rice. That is the food of Nigeria or Africa, where she's now staying now. Who is the winner? The man is the winner. You know why? Because the man become a man, the woman become a woman. That's why the man allow the woman to analyze the kitchen, not himself have to analyze the kitchen.
Yeah.
You say, what do you like? Say, I just like it clean. The woman just start talking about food. Just start talking about different things because it's her own position now to talk about the food and the kitchen. That's how Africa operates. Just like me, I eat what I want to eat. I'm the boss of my own house. You understand me? My wife is my supporter. But when it comes to some certain things, she automatically becomes the champion of the house. I'm the overseer of the house. That's just all. You understand me? She controls the house. I look at the house. Just the way the African people roll. So what you see with that man, that is called happiness and peace. It's not about color. Not about color
It's
at all.
happiness and
It's
peace.
happiness and peace. That's what we want. For example, when I was growing up, my father never taught me about color of a thing. No. My grandfather never told me about color of a thing.
So
No.
so Kidola, like they did not ban you from the village for marrying a white woman?
Hell no. For what? My whole people, my mother, my family, my aunties, my tribal people appreciate us, respect us. You have to understand. First of all, I also built a house there. I built two houses on a land of about 200 by 200 feet. You said I bought it. It's not my father's land. My father.
So you don't go by by Dr. Umar's rule. Snow bunnies never, black queens forever.
Hell no. Hell no. Even when my children sometimes watch Dr. Omar, sometimes they just bust a laugh. I said, don't watch this. That man is just crazy. He just talking nonsense. They just say, yes, dad. You understand me? So if you come to my village, I have a house I built in my village. You understand me? Me and my wife, listen where Afrodamus. I did build it myself, I built it with my wife. You understand me? I built three set of apartment, which is three bedroom, and 4 bedroom for my mother. My mother is staying in the same compound with me. That house is just like in a corner. And I built my 6 bedroom house. It took me 5 years to complete that house. It's about 3 living rooms. You understand me? 2 living room downstairs, 1 big living room upstairs. The master bedroom, all the children's rooms and all kind of visitors room, all kind of rooms. It took me 5 years for me and my wife to finish such a house. You understand me? Big fences round. You understand? The same thing. Me and I also work together to acquire a house in Lagos. The house in Lagos is the one in the village. We dwarfed the one I have in Lagos. You understand me? So if I were with a black so-called whatever they want to call them, or I'm not talking about African woman, I'm talking about a black woman or maybe United States black woman or black British, you'll be telling me about wigs. You'll be telling me about something that it would not do anything to me. You understand me? I wrote different. You understand Afrodama. So
Kidola, wait, let's bring in Kabiru and also Kofi. I want to hear what they have to say about what you said. But Kabiru, welcome back.
Hello. Hi. Can you help? Can you hear me?
Yes. So Kabiru, can African men that are married to Europeans be trusted?
They're even more trustworthy.
Go ahead. Okay.
And I can speak for example because I'm not ashamed to say it, but like my brother just married to a Caucasian woman,
Who's married to?
my blood brother,
Yeah.
and he's gonna get me a job. Believe it or not, he's gonna get me a very very high paying job in March. So, um, but the thing about it is that with Nigerians, especially West Africans, I see it like this, okay? If you take a bunch of ants, whether they're soldier ants or whether they're regular ants, and you move them to another uh, place, or you move them, like you take them from Africa and you move them to America, they're going to breed with the ants that are in America. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I can't really blame, Kedola, because Kedola, he lived in the Netherlands or wherever he met his wife at. He lived in Europe. So he got adapted to the culture and he liked the culture. But what I can say is that I used to ask my dad, and I said, Dad, you schooled in America. How come that you didn't marry Oyibo women? And then my dad said, because he fell in love with the food. He liked West African food, pounded yam, all that African food. So he wanted a woman to be making him food.
He didn't like spaghetti,
No,
toasted bread, and poached eggs and all that.
no, 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 no. He liked old fashioned food. And the same thing with me too. I really like West African food, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna go extreme in saying that I want to marry a West African woman. But I get what the Jamaican guy was saying. And the reason why I get what he's saying is because, like me, I have a drug problem. You know what I'm saying? I have a major drug problem. And, when I was in West Africa, I used to take something called native tobacco, where you put it in your nose, and it's the same thing as a cigarette, but it's like native tobacco. You put it in your nose. You know what I'm saying? So, I fell in love with West African culture. But the thing about it is that in West Africa, I did my industrial training there. You know what I'm saying? When I was going to school, and all they care about is education. So, they're going to ask a guy like Kedola, oh, okay, she might be a white girl, but is she educated? That's all they care about. Is she educated? If she's not educated, then they're going to be laughing at them, but in America, and especially in the West Indies, education is not that important. You know what I'm saying? And especially with Africans, all they care about is, Marxist things such as shelter, food. So they try and live that up to the best of their ability. And they don't see that, like the West Indies and the Jamaicans see, oh, your people are struggling in Africa. Your people are struggling in Jamaica. As soon as I come up, I'm going to go and help them out. They don't see that. All they see is the woman educated, is the woman from a good family background. You know what I'm saying? Does the woman do drugs? If the woman doesn't do drugs, is from a very good home and is especially educated, that's all Africans care about. But something that I do know is that if the child is mixed and the child is living in Nigeria, you can't take the child to a beer parlor. You can't take the
Wait, you can't take the child to where?
You can't to a beer parlor.
What do you mean?
Like a beer parlor is where the men go and they watch matches on the TV, whether it's the Barclays League or it's La Liga.
So you can't take the child there because they are mixed or because they are a child?
Because they are mixed, you're going to be very, very afraid of their security because it's like this.
Is that true, Kidola?
I think what Kabir is trying to talk about is they might easily see you as a target for money. You understand?
Yeah, off top.
You know,
Oh,
not
So
only
and
but
to
not
go
because
off,
of the, not because of their so
yeah,
mixed color means money.
they,
yeah, and
definitely because they think for you to able to, you see, yeah, the truth of the matter, I think what Kabir is trying to talk about is actually it's true that what the Africans will ask first is she educated? You understand me? Because what she going to contribute to your life is that if you get married to her, what is her qualification? What does she really actually have what's going on in her life? You understand me? So Keberu makes some sense because I'll tell you this one, after Damus. My wife, my wife is the one doing her hair herself. My wife has never been to the salon for very, very long time. She's the one doing her hair herself at home. You
Mhm.
understand? So, so, what black people will say, she's poor, but she's far more richer than maybe if you group a lot of 20 people together. You understand? So so what would mean when I said you don't have to be color for you to love somebody, but just for that person to understand each other. Yes, I'm eating pounded yam. I'm eating. She can make a goosey soup. She doing jollof rice. She doing black soup. She do all kind of food that she learned from my mother. Some of them she learned through other things. You understand me?
But you see, that's what the pro-blacks mean. So now, the white woman have stolen African culture. She's gonna take it back to her country.
Oh, you. Look, for that, let me give you this history. My father came to United States to study. 1974. He studied in the United States. He happened to come across with a black American woman. They have children there together. She brought this woman to Nigeria. She told this woman about polygamous, that she have a wife already, which my mother. The woman told my father was very, very, very rich. Very, very, very rich.
Was she black American?
Black American for Florida.
Yeah,
For Florida, I'm talking about black American for Florida, there.
yeah.
She have 3 children from my dad. When
Okay,
this
so
woman,
you have half BA brothers.
yes, yes.
Okay.
So, so when this lady found out that my father gave her a job, she became a teacher in a secondary school. But this lady, when my father was United States, you have to understand when my father was United States, my father was being sponsored by the Nigerian government. And my father was also an 800 and 1,500 meters runner, also representing Nigeria at that time.
Oh, okay.
He
So
was,
okay, he was an Olympian.
yes, my father was in 1976 Olympics. My
Okay,
father and Edu Moses, they were friends. My father
okay.
and Kevin Smith was friends. You understand me? These are old runners at that time. Kevin Smith was 100 meters
hey, Kidola, something that you have to tell Afrodamus is that during that time, right, that's when Nigeria was pro black. And even during that time, they did not respect sports. If you were going to school for sports, they looked at it as a bad thing.
Oh,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
what, so my dad was under the military. My dad was under. He was a soldier. You understand me? He was a soldier at that time with the Nigerian army. So when this lady found out that she was not getting the money she was getting from my dad in the United States, she decided to leave Nigeria to leave my father. So my father said, "Okay, no problem. I will let you go. Let's negotiate. Let's share these children." The lady was like, she kind of like freaked out. You understand me? My father said, "Yeah, but I also don't want to be on the losing side. Also, I take the first. I take the first daughter. You take the other children." The woman said, "No, okay, but that's okay. You know what? Due to you, the mother, you can take the children back to United States." They when I asked my father, "How were you? What was going on?" My father said, "Yeah, in America, my father was being paid $6,000 every month in United States at that time. My father lived on a big mansion with a swimming pool, driving a Cadillac.
Cadillac. Yeah,
It was driving Cadillac up roof. You understand me? That long big car.
yeah. The El
Driving,
Dorado.
Yeah, driving also Camaro also. My father was just living a big life. So this black American run after my father just because of money. You understand? I have
Okay.
contact with those.
Yeah, but look though, Kedola, in those days, the Nigerians would come back home and marry.
Yes, yeah, but what I'm trying to say that
But it's
even
changed. It's
even even,
changed.
even with all these things, right? But when I see open my father's phone, albums was album then. I saw a lot of white people, a lot of professors, a lot of people that helped my father to get his master degrees. You understand me at that time. So my father didn't really dwell on color. He didn't really dwell on race. It just what my father was saying at
So
that
why
time.
did he come back home and marry a Nigerian?
My father was already married before he left. My father was already married before he left. You understand me?
Okay, as same as
Hold
was
on, hold
mine
on,
too.
hold
As
on,
was mine too.
hold on, Kabiru. Hold on, hold on.
Well, those days,
Let's bring in Kofi also real quick, okay? Kofi, the Black Critic. Welcome to the Afridamus Report.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Kofi, like the topic, can an African married to a European be trusted? That's the topic. Let's hear your side and also some of the things you've heard here, maybe from Kidola or Kabiru. Feel free to address that as well. Go ahead.
Well, when it comes to that, that's not a yes or no question. It has to do with the people involved. I'm not a person that's into generalization, and that's a
Are you Pan African?
well, we all yes, I am.
Like
We all should.
pro-black? Pro-black?
Yes, we all should. Yes, I love
Well,
myself and I
well,
love
well,
white people. Yes,
well. In the pro-black creed, you
hmm
know, marrying a white woman or white man is a no-go, right?
kind
Remember,
of, sort of. It
remember,
depends.
remember. Snow bunny's never black queen forever.
Never heard that one, but I like it. Well,
Nobody never white black queen forever.
well, you can't. Well, see, you can't go wrong when it comes to marrying someone who's black. For mostly, like I said, I don't believe in absolutes, but we don't have a hurdle of culture, right?
No,
If
but
I
but
marry
what I
someone,
want you to answer is,
mhm.
can an African, because earlier I can fire, and some of these pro-blacks would do it. They would say to some, "Oh, I don't want to listen to you because you were married to a white woman or a white man." So that would be like a disqualifier, right?
and I understand
So
that. You're
now
right.
they're saying they don't trust them because they are married to a snow bunny, white woman. So
hmm
are you giving, do you trust Africans that are married to snow bunnies? Yes or no? Or you can elaborate.
Again, like I said, those are generalizations and absolute. Only a fool makes a generalization. What I would say to that is I will have to know the character of the particular person, of the black person. If I know the character of the black person, then I can understand what the intentions would be or what they would see in a white person. Now, if a black person marries a white person, and this depending where they're from in this day and age, that's alarming. I have never met personally a black person, maybe one. If I met like 10 black people that I know that are into interracial relationships, maybe one. I have never met a black person who marries a white person who doesn't have a problem with loving themselves. In other words, they love white people. They didn't marry a white woman because, hey, me or her have things in common. Oh, what do you know? I fell in love with a white woman, right? No,
So
these
for
people.
example,
Hold on,
wait,
I'm bringing it home. I'm
wait,
bringing it home. These
Kidola is
people
married to a
do
white
this.
woman.
These
You know,
people do
you
not
know that,
like
right?
black women, right, or black men, and they will marry a white person. Now that's a totally different dynamic. But like I said, it depends. I know people that they don't marry. Look, they have a white woman. They have kids with white women. They don't date black women. You have to understand,
So
Afrikaans
so
and the
wait. So
panel.
are you
There are
saying
black
are you
people out
saying
here that are
wait,
divestors that
wait.
don't want to do anything with black people.
Okay. Are you saying they marrying white because they hate themselves?
Yes, yes.
So Kidola, do you hate yourself?
I love myself too much. If I have to come back on this, I will sit down to come back as myself. I don't hate myself. I love myself a lot, brother.
Okay, again, like I said earlier, I don't do generalizations, and like I said in the beginning, I have to know the person personally. I'm saying in my experience, I have seen this when I see a black person and they're married to a white person is usually in spite of themselves. Now, am I saying that in or like if a black person marries a white person that that they're no good? No, definitely not saying that. I even use myself an example. My brother is married to a white woman, and all he wants is white women. He don't date black women at all whatsoever. So there's an issue there, right? It's not like, hey, look, I date whoever I want. No, some people have self-hating preferences. Now, does my sister-in-law is my sister-in-law racist? No. Is my sister-in-law has even had to defend my brother from white racism, right? So to answer that question as saying that they're no good, someone has interference. Yeah, so to say that a black person who marries a white person is no good, I would say no. But at the same time, it's disingenuous, or not saying disingenuous if you know or not, is wrong to say that, well, there's not a group of black people that's out here in the world that marry white people just because they don't feel that black people are good enough. And that's a real thing. So that's what I have to say. And to the other brother that I guess, yeah, the one over there, yeah, talking about Caribbean people don't value education, right? I would take offense to that, and he sounds very ignorant, right? So to say that Jamaicans and West Indians don't value education is a very ignorant, stupid statement. So as a person who is from the so-called West Indies and Caribbean, we value education very highly, very, very highly, very, very much, right? So that's one thing about I see a lot of Africans, continental Africans, that I see a similarity when it comes to us. We value education extremely high. Maybe he doesn't know enough West Indians. I don't know where he's from, but the people that I know, me being from Ghana, knowing Guyanese people, Trinidadian, Bajans, Jamaicans and stuff like that, education is very important. So him to say something like that is extremely ignorant, and he needs to be checked on that. And I'll end with this. Carter G. Woodson says you get two educations, one from academia and one for yourself, right? And a lot of black people right here, especially the ones that pride themselves on being super educated, they have an education from academia, so they think they're smart. Education, someone that has a master's or a doctorate, that's not impressive to me at all. You as a person, personally, all that means that, hey, look, you went to school, you paid your dues, you're able to make a good living based on your education, but you have an education of yourself and who you are. You got the one from academia. What about the one about yourself? And that's what we need to implement in this whole conversation right here. And I'll end with that.
All right. Let's bring in Kifaru. Kifaru, welcome to the Afridamus Report. Kifaru, can an African married to European be trusted in the Pan-African creed? Go ahead.
Yeah, if you ask me out of the box, I would say no. Generally, I would just say no before I would need to come into details why I may have to trust them. But out of the box, if I'm working, if I work in an organization, and I have to trust people, and if a black man comes to that organization that is married to a white woman, my first impression will be I can't trust this man, especially if it's an organization that is a black progressive organization. I would not trust him because historically, people like that have been used as a proxy to interfere into black people's business, to leak secret. It's been recorded so many times how makes interracial couple come in and store information and sold it to white people. It's been many instances. So for that reason, I may not trust them when I just meet them.
Okay. So for example, let's say like Kidola, he's in Nigeria with the wife in that situation. Would you trust that? But before you speak on that, hold on, let me read this super chat. MS Delta, thank you for the super chat. Guys, feel free to hit the super chat and the like as well. Thank you for the $20 super chat. He said, this is what MS Delta is saying. He said, it depends on the person's personality. Marriage is not going to change it. If they are pro-black or against black, marriage to white will not change it. I know black men who do blacks who give black scholarships and they get it from their white wives. Thank you for the super chat. Well, yes, he said it depends on the individual. Okay, go ahead, Kifaru.
Yeah, exactly. It depends the kind of organization I am representing and the kind of work I'm doing. If it's something that I consider that it should be African and it's a kind of a secretive organization, there's no way in my life am I going to accept someone that is married to a white.
But what's the reason? What would be your reason?
It's they use them as proxies. They use them as proxies. Like
So
if
you
there's a
think,
war,
for example, you think like their
well,
wives, like
I said generally, but I will need to know them. But if for example, if I'm a spy, okay, if let me say I'm working as a spy to know what is happening in the Western world, I can't bring Kidola in that my organization.
why?
Never. Yes, because he might leak those secrets to his wife because it's his wife. There's nothing you can do about it. Kidola cannot be secretive with his wife in the same house.
So
It's
what
not
do
going to
you
work.
then? What do you think about Mamadou Doumbouya, the president of Guinea Conakry, the one that did the coup? He's got a white wife. What do
Yeah, he's got
you?
okay. He's got the white wife. First, he's got this guy from a girl. I think that's the second wife. He's got
Doesn't Paul Bear have a white wife too?
no. It's not. It's not got the wife half. She's mixed, but
Okay.
she's just mixed because she does not know who her dad is. She was born and raised in a village in Cameroon. She's just mixed by her color bed. She's got no side of her dad. She's like pure Cameroonian. I know, but she's mixed. Domboya, he does what he's doing. But if you see him, he seems as someone that's been still controlled by France. We see all what is happening in the Sahel, but he's quiet. That's of course, he can't do anything. He's just sit
You
quiet
think
and
it's
just
because of
watch.
his wife?
Exactly. He can't leak any secret. The wife is there to watch him. We might not accept, but that
So
is
you
a
think Kidola
shortcoming.
would give Nigeria's secret to his wife?
If they cook him some good egusi soup, he would say it, but without even him knowing that he has said it. So sometimes you give the information without you knowing.
Hold on, I can. You are going to be next. Just hang on tight.
After
Yeah.
that was
So, but
after that was
when I
if
say this,
I don't mean
Oh,
to interject, but I had one funny story. The FBA is one of the FBA's snitch on his friend for just Italian beef and Pepsi.
okay, but this is the thing. Yeah, yes, but you getting married to a white woman, that is your personal business. Okay, that is your personal thing, but it should not be the problem of the community. You should take it as your personal decision and don't expect that people should just accept maybe your kids to see them as the same. It might not go how you want, but you getting married to your wife, get married to your wife, and you live your personal life. You don't force people to
but you
accept
just
that
can't. You
kind of
can't
relationship.
trust them.
Yeah, you can't trust them. And again, pro-black is different from
But
pan-African.
what is the
Okay, I'm not.
reason? What is the lack of? No, never mind. You already answered that.
Yes,
Um,
I said they use them as proxy. And again,
yeah.
but I want to make things clear. Pro-black is different from Pan-Africans. Okay,
No, it's
you
not.
can be
No, it's not.
No,
no,
no, it's
no.
not.
Let,
Hold on,
It's
I
the
let, let,
can.
same thing.
You
It's the
you
same
let
get
thing.
me
your chance.
finish.
Let the man finish.
Yes, that is your own definition. By my own definition, pro-black is different from a Pan-African. When I talk about
How so?
Pan-African, I want it to be clear. Pan-African as people is the people, anybody that wants to see the African continent progress. You might be white, Arab, what? If to me, if your interest is to make the African continent succeed, if that is actually your true self, then I don't see why I can't work with you. But I will not work with an African, a black person that is selling his own people in the name of Pan-Africanism. That's Pan-Africanism. But so you can be a Pan-Africanist, but you're not even African. I believe that. But pro-black are people who believe in race and color. So that is a different kind of. I'm not saying they're wrong, but to them, you can't get married to a white woman. That is that is a religion or an ideology. They have
Well,
reason for doing that.
that's right.
No,
That's the creed. You know, snow bunnies never, black queens forever. All right. The guys, I can fire. Welcome to the Afridamus report. Thank you for coming in. I can fire. Can an African married to a European be trusted? If yes, why? And if not, why? Go.
First of all, hello everyone. Respect to everyone.
Hello.
Um, 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 Kifero, you are wrong, and stop doing that, bro. You need to stop doing that. It's best you ask the creators of Pan Africanism what it is, but don't you
No,
come to your own
let's
conclusion.
not
No,
talk.
hey,
I
hey,
will tell
hey,
you
hey,
Pan
hold on, hey,
Africanism.
hold
I
on.
will tell you Pan
Hold on,
Hold
who's
on,
Africanism
hold
talking?
on,
is
hold on,
just the
guys,
white
guys,
people.
guys. One
Who's
microphone. Hold
talking?
on, hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
your Pan
Let me
Africanism was
read this
created by
real
white
quick. Hold
people. I
on,
can fire.
hold
You
on,
don't
hold
tell
on,
me what who created Pan Africanism. I know.
hold on, hold on. Let me read this. MS Delta, thank you for the super chat. He said, "Plenty black/African wives do bad to their husbands. Black African men marry a good wife to support you and build no matter the color. Be happy." Thank you for the $5 super chat. Okay, I can fire. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me continue. No, Kefero, I'm not saying anything for you to respond, so please allow me to speak.
Okay, then
Now
don't
you
quote
are
me. Don't quote me
now
in what you want to say
you
because
are
if you quote
wrong.
me, I will
No,
come.
but you
Just
are
say
the
your
ones
thing.
that nah,
Guys,
but
one at a time.
I can fire.
you
Just
cannot
explain
be
your thing.
you
Don't
cannot
quote
be talking
Kifaro.
you cannot be
Explain and
giving
go.
you cannot
Just
be
explain.
giving meaning of stuff and you're wrong and expect nobody to take that stuff. You feel me?
Who?
Pan Africanism and black consciousness is one and the same. I don't
No,
know
you
what you're
are wrong.
talking about.
No, no, it's not. It is not. It is not
I'm
the
not
same.
talking to you. I'm not
Okay,
talking to
Yeah.
you anymore.
You
hold
are
on.
wrong.
I'm
You
not
are
talking to
wrong.
you.
Hold on, Kifaru, let him go. Okay, I can fire. So you
I allow you to
disagree.
talk.
So I can
Huh?
fire. You disagree that if you're not black, you cannot be Pan African, right?
Yeah, I listen. No European cannot be Pan African. If you like Africa, so be it. Fine. But you're not no Pan African. No Indian cannot be Pan African. No Arab, none of them cannot be Pan African. Only the African can be Pan African. You feel me? Only black people can be Pan African. And only black people is invited in Pan Africanism. You feel me? So I don't know what he's talking about, this multiracial Pan Africanism. Bullshit. Is not there's nothing like that. So done with the hypocrisy. So and let me just address the point now. The that Aphrodamus come with. You
Yeah.
you you can you as a man with a white woman, you can go ahead and work hard for Africa's progress in the background.
Wait.
You feel
Say
me?
that again. Say that again.
What I'm saying is like if you as a man is a Pan African and you with a white woman, well, go hard. Go hard. Go try to even go harder in the development of Africa than the Pan Africanists, than the
Why?
black conscious,
Why?
than the man with his black wife. But stay in the background and do all of that.
What
Don't come
background?
up
So you're talking about that you should be hiding yourself?
in terms of wanting to lead anything. Go and sit your ass down. You're a disgrace. Dumbua.
Dumbuya, yeah,
He has,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. What
he
do you
has
think about him?
he has committed treason. You
So
feel me? What
wait, against who?
against his people, against his black woman. You feel
So
me?
wait.
It's
Okay,
like
okay. I can fire.
it-
I can fire.
yeah.
You know, this topic was you inspired it because you said you would not listen to Kidola because he's married to a white woman. So
Mhm.
so if you say Dumbia committed treason, does that mean, for example, Kidola also committed treason?
Of course.
He's listen. Ask his black woman. Ask them. Don't ask the men. Ask his black sisters. Ask them how they feel about his fucking decision.
Can I ask him something,
You
Aphrodimus?
feel me? The black woman
Please,
gonna
it's
say.
very
The black
important.
woman gonna say. The black woman gonna say, "You couldn't love us if you couldn't find one of us to spend your time with."
Aphrodimus, can I ask him a
You
quick
feel me?
question?
Ask who?
The
Go ahead.
Jamaican
Go,
guy, the guy that
go ahead.
sounds Jamaican. Okay, the
Yeah, go
question
ahead.
that
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
okay,
hold on.
um,
1 second, 1 second. MS Delta, thank you for the super chat. He said, Afridamus, I know you have had your share of snow bunnies. Look, look, maybe they're light skin, I mean, they are light skin. So if Rachel Dolezal can become a light skinned sister, I have never dabbled in snow bunnies. Like I said, snow bunnies never, black queens forever.
But
Continue.
it's about business, really. To be with a black woman, it's really about business. Because
What business?
it's like this, right? There are examples like
But I
Kobe
can
Bryant.
you're talking about, treason, like I mean, come on, like
I
what
mean,
would
you are, bro.
like what's for you, like why is it such a grave crime? So marrying the white woman, for example, did you see the video that I showed, the Nigerian brother that took his snow bunny to, snow queen to the mansion?
Okay.
Did you see
No,
that video?
no, no,
No.
no,
Did you see
no.
the white queen wedding in Gambia, the one I showed?
Oh, I just came on your program. I
Hold
didn't
on,
see it.
hold on. Well, yeah, let me show you the white queen. Here we go.
Pay attention to the freedom.
Hold on. That's blank. I don't know what's hold on.
I see that as self
Youth
hate.
to
That's
the
all self hate.
Hold on. I need to fix that. But wait,
His mother inspired him.
you said it's self-hate?
Yeah, and I bet it's his mama who raised him that way for him to be making those decisions.
Aphrodimus, can I ask him a question, please?
Please go ahead.
Okay, the guy came on here and he said that I don't know what I'm talking about when I said that a lot of those Caribbean countries are not educated. Now, I didn't mean it like that, but what I'm saying is that if you count all of the Caribbean countries, including Jamaica, and you count the blacks there and the Pan-Africanists there, most of them speak a language that is not English. Is that true?
Who
It's
you
partial. We speak broken English, so it's
Okay, but
partial
what I'm
English.
saying is the Haitians, right? And
Hmm.
the Black Cubans and the other Caribbean countries besides Jamaica, most of them speak Spanish or French. Is that true?
Yes. Yeah.
So so because of that, they are still black, but they're gonna have a hard problem with Western education because they're gonna have to learn English. So a lot of them don't
Wait, Spanish, not
value.
Western. Spanish education isn't it Western
So
education. Spanish.
what's your point?
What are you talking about?
What's
Okay,
your point?
so yeah, so what I'm saying is that because that there is a language barrier, a lot of Spanish, there's no universities like in the United States for Spanish. There's no universities in the United States for French. So a lot of those Caribbean countries, they don't have the same opportunity as African countries where English is their primary.
Well, they do have universities in their home countries, and there are also
Yeah,
universities all over the world.
but Spanish is a very educated language. So they still are educated as the English speaking country. It's just that it's Spanish, just like French. French are very educated people. It's just that they speak French, so you don't understand, but they are equally as educated as English speaking people. Do you
I agree.
understand that part?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. English is not the yardstick to measure education. Yeah.
All right. Can we bring Rasmois? We'll get back to you. I can fire. Rasmois, are
Oh
you there?
no!
Oh, yes.
Rasmois, can an
Yes,
African
sir.
that's married to a white woman, Snow Bunny, be trusted?
You see, Afrodamis, there is absolutely no problem with that. An
No
African
problem.
person, an
So
African
wait.
view
So
on this,
you disagree that it's treasonous as Aken Fires is suggesting?
it's not treason whatsoever. Let me explain to you why.
Why?
The way,
Okay, I'm
the
wrong.
way
It's not treasonous. Treasonous might be too much
excuse
of
me,
a strong
excuse
word.
me, sir.
You feel me?
While you are
But
talking, I
sorry,
did not to swap you. So
I
allow
was
me to
just
say my
clarifying
piece,
myself.
please.
I
Excuse
was
me.
just clarifying, dude. It's okay. Go ahead.
So can you mute yourself? Thank you.
No,
You
but
see,
go ahead.
you see Afridamis, the way African people view themselves, like their perspective on things is different compared to the way descendant of enslaved African view things. With them, it's more about race. With Africans, it's more about their tribal ethnic lineage. Let me give you a prime example of that. I don't know if you know this singer called Sona Jobate. Jobate. She's Gambian.
Right.
But in the West, in the diaspora, they will see her as a biracial. But in the Gambia, she's a Mandinka woman. You understand?
Right.
Then she's
No
still
matter how
biracial.
no matter how she looks, no matter her skin complexion, she's a Mandinka woman.
But
That's a
Mandinkas can
lie.
still be biracial. You understand? Biracial is not a tribe. It's just a mix. You can still be
Why?
Biracial,
biracial.
biracial, that's what the white men's come with that. The white men's come with that term. But African people, they don't see stuff like that. They
No,
see,
no, 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 no.
And
they
that's
go by
the
the tribe.
problem. That's the
It's
Why,
And,
problem.
why
Why
do
they
King
see
Kong,
us
you
like
know
Gambians
that.
that,
bleach?
brother.
Guys, let
You
me
know that.
finish. One mic, please.
Because he's a fool. Why do Gambians bleach?
Oh my God.
Man,
Listen,
I
man,
can fire
can
Gambia.
you let me
What do you
finish?
mean I can fire?
Why do
Well, it's
some
just like
Gambians bleach?
some bleach in Jamaica.
Yeah,
Now he's taking it back to Jamaica. He said Gambia.
why does bleaching exist in Africa and Jamaica? Why? Why?
Good question.
You see after that, that's the reason why I
No,
derailed
I
my
think no, no.
pro-black and B1 bullshit. It's all BS because they're not really about it. Look at the state of Haiti. What is pro-black? What have you pro-black and B1 has done for Haiti? The blackest country in the Americas. We
You
have the
spending
highest
too.
African ancestry. What have you done with
You
your
Haiti is
pro-black
not a
and
part of America.
hold on.
B1
You are
bullshit?
all.
What have you
You
done
are
about that?
all. Yeah, you are
That's the
all
reason why I
spending.
tell
Hold on.
so-called Haitian, and that's the reason why I tell so-called Haitian people to find their tribal ethnic group in Africa, because with them believing in that poor black and B1 bullshit, they're not gonna go anywhere in life. I don't believe in that stuff. So if an African person want to be with a non with someone that is not of their tribe, because they know that because they know that to their father's line, their children is going to be what their father is. I have no problem with that. So regardless of what, regardless of what Ola decided to do, like his offspring, his offspring are of his tribe. That's what I wanted to say. There's no such thing as biracial this, biracial that. Those are terms that European come with that, and then still to this day, we're still believing in that crap. There's no such thing as that.
No, you don't
Let
understand
me tell you
science. You
something,
sound
brother.
ignorant.
Hold
You
on.
just don't understand science.
Hold on,
You're
Big man.
uneducated. You don't
Big man.
understand science.
Hold on, wait, big man. Rasmus, I'm gonna catch you and I'm gonna let you go in Democratic Republic in the DR in next door you. I'm gonna drop you off there one day, and they gonna.
I don't care what you have to say to me. I do not care what you have to say to me. So I allow you to talk. So allow me to make my point. Period.
Yeah,
Okay.
them little DR people gone
I
wax
don't
you.
care about Dominicans. I don't see them. I don't see them as me. Okay, I don't care about them. If they want to mix, let them mix. I don't care. I
I
don't
thought
even
you
think other
didn't see
Haitians don't
color.
care about
I thought
Dominicans. So
you
what are
didn't
you
see
talking
color.
about?
Hold on,
How come
guys.
you don't see them as you and you don't see? I thought you didn't see color. How come you don't see them as you?
They don't see
Exactly. So
themselves.
he's a
Listen,
hypocrite.
they
He's
view
a hypocrite.
themselves as the way they want to see themselves.
He's a hypocrite. He doesn't understand
Thank you.
science.
Hold on.
He doesn't
Who this
understand
is?
nothing.
Yeah,
Biracial is
Kofi.
a term, is a scientific term, because we all know, if you like it or not, that there's a genetic difference between an African and a white person. We're all human beings, yes.
Hold on.
But
Kofi the black.
genetically speaking and scientifically speaking, black people, remember, we're the man of the first man of mankind. There's
Yo,
no, we have
Kofi,
more genetics.
you really
Africa
gonna go in that
has
Black
route
more
boy,
with me.
shut
Listen,
up,
genetics
brother,
man.
I
than
study
white
genetics
people.
too.
Shut up,
Do
black
you know
boy.
how many
So when
so-called
we talk
Europeans
about
there
Hold on,
are
guys.
as
Jim,
racial?
got it.
that's what we
Hold on a
mean.
second. You
Go
make your
read a
point,
book.
brother. So let
Go
me
read a
address.
book.
Let
Go
me
do some
rebuttal your
research.
point. Hold
Guys,
on. Two people cannot talk at the same time. Let me rebuttal your point, brother. Do you know
He's
how
a big
many
mouth boy.
so-called
hold
European
on,
that
Aitan.
has an African Y chromosome? Do you know how many so-called European that there's a there's an African haplogroup? Do you know how many so-called
That is
European
called
that has
mitochondrial.
an E haplogroup?
That is called mitochondrial DNA.
No, no,
So
no, no,
that
no. It's
mitochondrial
the Y
DNA.
chromosome. I know exactly what you're talking about, but that's not the mitochondrial DNA. That's the Y chromosome. A lot of them have the E haplogroup.
Yes,
Like
but
this guy, listen,
Hey,
this guy Adolf
hey,
you're
Hitler.
absolutely right. But
Adolf
you're
Hitler
trying
has
to
the
say
E
that
haplogroup.
there's no such
hold
thing as
on, Kofi.
biracial
Hold on,
when
Albert
this.
Einstein has the E haplogroup. There's no
yo,
such thing as biracial. You are who your father is, period.
Hold
Kofi.
on.
That's
Hold on,
bullshit.
guys.
That's that
No,
Hebrew
no. Guys,
Israelite bullshit.
guys. Ras Moyes, I would disagree with you that there's no such thing
Yo,
as biracial.
Kofi black.
That's
Yo,
just a
Kofi black.
There's no
Yeah,
such
statement.
man. Yeah,
thing,
man.
man.
That's a statement that you can make. There's a biracial. There's a difference between a child that is one parent is a European and one is an African. It's a biological fact. Maybe you don't want to see them like that, but it's a fact.
You guys believe in the European
No, we don't
concept of
believe in
We don't
race.
anything. We
believe
I
in
don't
believe
it.
in
believe in
science.
that. I don't
Why
believe in that
What
concept
you
of
believe in
race.
is
why do you
mixing and
argue that
erasing your line.
biracials don't
That's what you
exist?
believe
I
in
don't
because you don't like
understand. What do you
No,
yourself.
no,
believe?
no.
That's what you believe in.
I don't believe in none of that. Like you don't know me. You know what I believe in.
I don't have
What
to
do you?
believe in what I know.
But hold on. What does he believe in then, Rice Morris? I mean,
Yo,
Exactly.
like
What do you think I
because an
believe in?
FBA, if an FBA mixed with mainland Indian, that's still biracial too, right?
Yes,
What
yes.
is the FBA?
Let's stop that. When we're talking about a so-called FBA, if that FBA is a man, then that child will be FBA, regardless of,
nah,
of how that
FBA is
child
not a
looks.
race, please.
That's just how
FBA
nah.
it
is not
You
a
is.
come,
race. We're talking about race.
Watch
FBA is not
mouth.
a
You come
race.
to big mouth down everybody. Stay away from the mic, man. You're too loud, bro. Stay away from the mic.
That's how I talk, man. That's how I talk. You already know, as a Jamaican,
So,
Haitian
so
people are
stay
very
away from
aggressive.
the
That's
mic.
how we talk. We're
Keep,
not soft.
so back off from the mic, bro. Back off.
I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking because you guys keep fucking interrupting me. I'm not done
Yo,
talking.
What?
let him talk. Let him finish this ignorance,
Guys,
man, and
Nah,
then
okay,
we could
guys,
go
what
on.
let
you're
him.
saying,
I can,
hold on.
I can,
What you're
I
saying
can.
is
Hold on,
God
irrelevant.
damn, man. Like,
I
anytime
can.
this fucking Jamaican comes, like,
Hold
there's
on.
always trouble, man. This is why we don't fuck with Jamaicans.
Who's
Okay,
Yeah,
we?
hold on.
I'm
because
messing with
because
Jamaicans.
Hold
because
on, guys. Hold
Niggas
on,
don't mess
guys.
with
because
Hold
your
on,
Jamaicans. Goons don't
conversations
mess with
are
Jamaicans.
irrelevant.
guys,
Because your
guys.
conversations are irrelevant. That's why we don't
No,
want
your
to
shit
talk to
is
you.
fucking irrelevant because you think about fucking race.
Hold
There's
on,
no such
guys.
thing as fucking race, man.
Guys,
You
Yes,
guys,
think
because
about
we
calm
don't.
that
down.
shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
because we don't
Tell
kiss a
that to
white
the
man's ass like
Dominicans.
you do.
Tell that
Because
Guys,
to
you
the
kissing a white
Dominicans.
man's ass, and we don't. But go ahead and do your
guys,
white ass kissing. Let him finish.
guys. Let him finish, and then we will go to Zongo, then Mike, because we got people here who did not even speak, guys. So please,
Go ahead,
just
Mister. Go
allow
ahead,
allow
Mister
him to
Moise.
finish. Go ahead, Ras
Go
Moise.
ahead, Mister
All
Moise.
right. Thank you, Alfredamis. Like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by this silly Jamaicans. Listen, Alfredamis, like I was saying,
Because you
right?
moist. You
Oh
moist.
my God. Bro, can
I
you just
can.
mute yourself, man?
And you're stupid.
Okay,
And you're
okay,
stupid.
guys,
You're an
guys.
idiot.
Okay,
Kofi, please.
Whatever, nigga.
Please,
Whatever, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you have to say about me. But yeah,
The only
before
nigga
you
here
go
is
back,
you. The
Hold
only
on,
nigga here is
guys, calm down, guys, please. Go ahead.
Well,
damn,
you need to tell
man.
him stop insulting the panel. He could go in. He don't have to insult the panel.
But
Right.
you keep interrupting me. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Stop interrupting because when you are talking, I mute
Hold
my
on.
mic. So do the same thing too. If you don't like what I'm saying, then you can bother that after I'm done talking.
Hold on, Rasmus, finish up. Rasmus, finish up so we can have Zongo and Mike too. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead,
Yes.
Bootlicker.
Sorry about that. After that, so as I was saying, like there are so many so-called European that have the E haplogroup, and then a lot of black people in the diaspora they talk about this they talk about this pro-black and B1 stuff. If you take their DNA test, right, I can guarantee you for a fact some of them they have a European Y chromosome, but yet they come out to be black. So in that case, doesn't that makes you a European if we really
You're
talking
so
about
smart.
race? But
You're
the
so
thing
smart.
is the only thing as color. They don't go to the genetic. It's all about color and race. And we bring race and color to that to that shit. It's the European. It's the European that brought that stuff. Okay, but prior to that, we have never believed in that concept of race.
Okay.
It's a European thing, and it's still to this day because we are so ignorant. We still believe in that concept of race.
Okay.
And that's what I have to say.
All right.
That's what I
Let's
have to
bring
say.
in Zongo.
And then I'm going to yield the mic to Zongo. Thank you.
Zongo, go ahead. Zongo, can an African that is married to a European, white, black, or what can be trusted? And add on to whatever you heard from Kidola up till this point. Go ahead.
Man, I mean, we live in a democratic society. Especially a lot of you on this platform are from reside in America, right? Like one of the fundamental rights that America preaches, the right to decide whatever they
Look,
want to do.
before you get there, remember this: snow bunnies never, black queens forever. Go ahead.
Right. I mean, if this is the fundamental right that America and other countries have been preaching, why would you set a constraints to that? I mean, the pro the Pan Africans, like, why would you do that?
Wait. So Pan African, there's according to Kifaru,
Kifaru created
there's a difference between pro blacks and Pan African. So tread lightly here. Know what you're
There's
talking
no
about.
difference. Yeah,
Kifaro
tread
is a
lightly though.
reformist, actually. Kifaro is a reformist. He has created a whole he has redefined a new meaning to the whole movement. And now,
So Zongo, can an African married to a white person be trusted?
oh, back in the motherland.
I mean, you heard some of the speakers here.
I mean, why not? Why can't you trust him? I mean, I do. I think there was an earlier speaker that did say, based on his experience, when you look down, you kind of check their background. I mean, some of them, pretty much has issues with their the FBA queens, and
What about war?
I'm sorry, say it
What
again.
about war? What about war? Can you trust them?
Oh well, can I trust them when it comes to war? The
Yeah,
queen. I mean,
going up against parts of Europe that
yeah,
enslaved them.
yeah, but
Can
I'm
you
I'm not.
trust them
Yeah, I'm
when
not
they
speaking.
married to the same European?
Yeah, but I'm not speaking in terms of like putting them at the highest level of government. You're speaking on ordinary people. You're just running around in the streets trying to decide something for their life.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
they creating a whole different race like the coloreds in South Africa to come and fucking fight against us.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen. I mean, that's in South Africa, man. But in West
Yeah, but
Africa,
that's
man,
how it starts out. So you
you're gonna
have in South
dilute.
Africa you have the coloreds in there. They just want peace because guess what? Their mother's black, is an Africanus, and their father's indigenous African. So they're in the
They
middle,
don't
and you
want
use
no
them as a
peace.
buffer,
They don't want
and
no
that's the
peace.
problem. And that's the problem. We don't want
They don't want no
we don't
peace.
want anyone being used as a middleman to
What about the ginger
to
weed?
have white
What about
people
the
come in
ginger
into
weed?
our homeland.
Yeah,
What
that
about
there's
the
the
ginger weed?
Guys,
there are
let,
minorities.
let Zongo finish so Mike also can chime in, please.
I
Go,
mean,
go ahead, Zongo.
you guys are speaking about Middle Africa. Perhaps I don't have much information about, the Central or Saharan Africa. I mean, as far as like West Africa is concerned, I mean Ghana. I mean, or maybe like Nigeria. I mean, this we have a lot of biracial. I mean, we've had presidents like J.J. Rawlings. He was a biracial kid, and he was even the leader of the country. He fought against his dad's side o- of the family, in Scotland. So what do you speak about that? This is a practical evidence of your argument. You guys, Akan and Kofi, the Black Critic.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but you
except
saying, but that's
Zongo.
the exception
But
to the rule. You're
exception
saying
does
that
not make the
always
rule.
happens. That's not
Yeah,
the case.
No,
exactly.
but the point I'm trying to say is that regardless of where the person comes from, but if the guy is ingrained in that particular culture, then you don't have to worry too much about that. Because
I agree. Agree.
a lot of times we tend to focus more in the U.S. in the Western world because that's where a lot of us stay. If the person
I
was
mean,
born in Ghana,
Yeah, but you
wait,
take,
hold on.
but you're taking people from the Western world. So if you can't take people from the Western world and think because in Africa they don't have a Western mentality, it will be ignorant for you not to take account of their Western mentality and their ways and their history. Right? That's how Africa was conquered.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean,
By you not
and
understanding a culture and what they want and what they want and what their intent is. That's the
can
problem.
I say one thing? Can I say one thing?
Okay.
Do you know that if a white man goes with or a white woman goes with an African, it's like rape?
What?
man, hold on, man.
Let
No,
me
no, no.
What?
It's my
What?
turn.
In
No,
this
let's not
let me
country,
defend.
yes.
explain.
Let's not
Let me
deflect.
explain.
Let me
Please
continue.
let
Hold
me
on.
explain.
It's not your
Please
turn.
let me explain.
Hold on,
Please let me explain.
I can. Hold on, I can. Let Zongo finish. You would get a turn,
Oh, go
but
ahead.
please let
Go
him
ahead.
finish so that Mike also can chime in and Rashid, we got Kevin, we got several speakers who haven't spoken.
It's
I
my
want everyone to have, their say.
exactly, man.
Zongo, finish up and then we go to
I
Mike.
mean, if you live in a country whereby there's one group that's majority over there, like in the case of West Africa, it's very obvious that over time they're gonna be diluted within the group. And I give an example, Kwame Nkrumah, for instance, right? I mean, he married to someone from Egypt, right? But his kids, they're still in Ghana. They're married to Ghanaians. Over time, their kids are going to dilute over time, right? Uh, Someone like Obama, right? He married to Michelle. Look at the kids right now. They look like FBA women right now. And then over time, if they stick within their own group, it's gonna get diluted. So the idea that you thinking that if you
But can you trust them though?
can you trust them, it depends on
Not
the
not
environment.
not to betray the African black race.
It depends on when they grew up. It depends on when they grew up. If you ask me, if you grew up in Gambia with Soninke mentality, Soninke way of upbringing, they're not going to think like the West. The West, in fact, the West are going to view them differently. It's just like the Russians and the Western world view Russians different. They see them as backwards. They don't see them as the same people. It's just a different culture. It's just the measure of differences is not just based on the skin color, it's just based on the cultural values and upbringing. And I rest my case.
All right. Now let's bring in Mike. Mike, welcome to the Afridamus report.
Oh man, Afridamus.
So, Mike, can an
What?
African that is married, married to a white person be trusted in the Pan African creed? And you've heard other speakers, and you've heard some of them say they don't trust Kidola. He's gonna sell out Nigeria to his white snow bunny woman. So,
I'm glad it was Zongo that spoke before I spoke. And Zongo is from Ghana. Now, Zongo will likely agree with me unless he wants to be full of shit. Like, if I go to Ghana right now and ask Ghanaians among all their presidents, all the presidents they've had, to name the ones that they trust the most, I bet you it's going to be Nkrumah and JJ Rawlings in terms
Yeah.
of not selling their country. It's going
Oh
to be
yeah.
Nkrumah and JJ. Am I wrong?
Yeah, that's fact. Yeah. In most
And
cases,
those
yeah.
two, they're the only two that have any form of affiliation with non-black woman or black. Nkrumah
Oh,
married a non-African woman. JJ Rawlings is half African, half white. And they're the most trusted president Ghanaians will tell you that they've had. You know, the more I listen to all these guys doing
Wait,
Pan Africa,
so Mike, are you being a sellout?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just trying my best to be logical, but
Yep.
then
Okay.
the more I
Yep.
listen to all these guys doing Pan Africanism today, it's like, oh my God. I never thought a day would come where I'll be distancing myself far from Pan Africanism. Like, when I listen to Kifaru talk, all these guys, I'm like, oh my God. It's like they've
But,
turned this Pan Africanism thing to black
but
racism. They've turned it
Mike,
to a black version of KKK. It's like when I
Let
listen
him
to them
talk. Let him
talk,
talk. Let him hang himself.
when I listen to these guys talk, it's like I'm listening to the KKK speak in the 1940s, 50s, like how they want to lynch blacks. This is what these guys talk. They're just extremely racist and toxic. And what's so annoying is, in fact, I can respect KKKs more than I can respect them. Because at least KKKs don't go say they hate blacks and then go to black man for jobs, trust the black man to fly their plane more than they trust their fellow white man, or trust the black doctor to treat them more than they trust their own fellow white doctors. But I guarantee you,
yep.
this Kifaru here, if he's sick, if he goes to the hospital, if he asks him to pick a doctor between a white doctor and a black doctor, he would trust the white doctor. If he's about to get on the plane, they say, hey, listen, pick this Cameroonian, this Zonik, or whatever, try to get the Mabileke man with the Bamileke accent.
Nigeria have the best doctors,
Well,
bro.
hold on, let me finish. You take Kifaru, this plane you're about to enter. Yeah, there's this pilot here with this Bamileke accent, and this white man here with a American accent. Pick which one you will pick to fly your plane. He will pick the white man, you know. He will pick the white doctor, the white pilot, you know. So he's there in London, working for a white man, waking up every day, loyal to his boss, working for the white boss, and no one is saying they don't trust you, and no black person saying they don't trust you because of that. But you coming here telling us that any black man that's married to a white woman,
You
you
know,
cannot,
Mike.
you
You know,
can't trust him.
You're
But
not
every
listening. You didn't say that.
hold on,
You didn't
hold
say
on.
that. You're being
hold
disingenuous.
on, Mike,
Any
Mike,
Hold
hold
on,
on,
guys.
Mike.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
a black man that marries a white woman, you can trust him.
Let him
Only
finish. I will
only
answer
only
him. I'll
only
answer after.
all black men that marry black women, you will trust them. Now, where statistics suggest that most of the whoever assassinated Nkrumah, all the black that sued blacks, every one of them were married to black women. And you can show me statistic that shows the Africans that were married to non-African, they were selling Africans because they were married to non-African. There's no statistic that suggests that. Now, to see here and think you can convince me, and you think you present any logic to say that to trust someone, what the factor to use to determine who to trust is the skin color. It's just complete foolishness.
That's
Every one
not
of
how
us here,
things go, man.
hold
Hold
on,
on, guys. Let him finish. He
because
was
the topic here
quiet
is
the whole
about
time.
trust. The issue is about trust.
Very
African, we
long-winded.
both live here in America. We trust to be safer in white neighborhood than in black neighborhood. So we trust a white man walking down the road in the dark than a black man walking down the road in the dark. Unless you want to be full of shit, you want to deny it. These people don't
You trust
trust
them with their
themselves,
oil? You trust them with their oil?
bro.
They don't
Anybody
trust
can,
his black
no,
ass. That's
bro.
what you don't understand.
I don't trust
They don't trust
anybody
his
with the
black
oil
ass,
with
so he
with
don't
my
care.
money.
Shut up, Mike.
Listen. I don't trust
They
anybody.
don't trust his black ass, and he can't
I've
realize it.
seen you before. I've
Well,
seen
neither
you
did I
before,
trust
Mike.
anybody.
Hold on.
My
I've
my
seen you
point
before,
here.
You
Mike.
trust the
Hold on
white
now.
Hold
man
on,
Can I
Mike.
more,
can I
but you
have my
trust the
flag be
white
quiet
man
the whole
more.
time?
Wait.
Can you mute, guys?
I've seen you before, Mike. You look like a tire. You need that black
Okay.
privilege.
Thank you. But let me speak my points. If you don't like it, it's fine. I would
You need that
trust.
black privilege.
Listen,
Hold on, I
listen.
can.
I would trust to go to a white ghetto in America than a ghetto there in Kingston. Okay, so don't talk to me about trust. I won't trust anybody around my money my wealth, regardless of what race you are.
Wadimaya is in Kingston.
I'm not gonna
Wadimaya
leave
is
my.
in
You just
Kingston.
asked me. Hold on, let me talk. You
Yo,
talk the whole
let him
time. Can
talk.
you
Let
be
him finish.
disciplined
He's
and listen? Let
cooning.
me
Let
get
him
I
my one or
can,
two
I
things.
cooning.
can let him
Let him
finish
finish
talking.
cooning. He's cooning. Let him finish.
He said, "Can
I'm
I
trying
trust
to
a white
save
man with
you,
my
man.
hoy?
Yeah,
Neither
let
would I
them
trust it.
let them cool finish talking. Then
Neither would I trust a black man with my hoy. Trust shouldn't be based on color of who is presented to you. It should be based on the intent of the person and the character of the person and who the person is. That's what matters. I've seen someone marry. If you're married to who you marry, should be who you marry should be based on who. I mean, the loyalty of who is married to you. It will be based on the character,
So
the
Mike, you're
mindset
not
of the person,
suspicious. You're
not
not
the race of the person.
suspicious, Mike. You're not suspicious of the Nigerian man who took the white snow bunny queen to his mansion in Nigeria.
So what I want to ask is this. So I think where these guys are coming from is that the countries, government of countries are screwing people over. Like we can say America, for example, the U.S.
No,
government.
they're
But I
saying
know.
racial.
But no, no.
You're
What
being
they're doing
cynical.
is they're using the action of government of countries or leadership of particular places to judge the entire people of that particular demographic. In a sense,
No, that's
they're
not what
saying
we're doing.
that's what
No,
you do when you say don't
no,
trust a white person. When I ask you why, you will tell me about your heart is doing this or the French is doing this.
no, no.
The
I
French,
no me. If it's like, I did not say that.
but I'm not talking to you, so I don't know what you said. I don't care about what you said. But I'm just saying in general, all these people that are
Yeah,
talking all
smart
this talk.
person like you wouldn't. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I don't care about you, man. Just please. I don't know you from Adam. The fact of the matter, what
Mike,
a lot
are
of
you
these
done
guys,
yet?
this when you do,
Mike,
just
we're
talk to me. I
waiting
like
for
you
you
to
to
talk. I didn't
finish. You
interfere.
start babbling. Just finish.
Okay,
How
okay. I
long
know
you want to
it's
talk? How
burning
long
you.
you want to talk for?
Hold on,
Are you the
guys.
host? Can you let the host be the
Guys, let
God?
him finish. Let him finish. The more you keep cutting him off, the longer he takes. Let the man
Yeah, but
finish, okay?
I was only allowed to
Yeah,
talk
but
for
even after
2
him,
Don't
seconds.
worry, you will talk. You will have your time. Don't
Guys,
worry. I won't interrupt
we
you.
have two people here who have not even spoken.
exactly. Rashid and KB.
the,
Yeah.
the, the,
Yeah.
the logic of these so-called I'm a
You can
pro-black
drop the
this
white guy.
the logic they will always present to you is that because this thing happened to black people, every white human being in this world is guilty of it. It's likely to do it. He's going to do it too. Don't trust him. Don't trust any white person in front of you. And when you look at their life, their daily life, their actual actions suggest that they trust average white person on the street and they trust their own fellow blacks. The same people. I've lived around these guys. Trust me. I know the
You're
game
not
very well.
done yet?
I know them in and out.
All right.
This
All
same.
right.
I've had them. Hold on. Let me land this last statement.
Give us a break, man.
I've been
Okay,
around a lot of
Mike,
these.
finish it. Okay.
Okay, a lot of these guys that talk like this, many of them, you see them in the black neighborhood in America. They'll be the first to tell
Give
you,
us a break, man.
stay away from those white people. And I've had so many of the same people trying to shoot me at the end of the day over nothing that even a white man, the white man will not even consider shooting me over. So save all this black kumbaya bullshit that you guys are doing. If you want to progress as black people, be productive.
No, no,
Get
no,
up,
no,
stop,
no,
be
no, no. You sound like a
productive.
fucking coon. All he
You
doing is
want
telling
everybody
people,
else?
all
Hold
about
on.
black people. That's all he's doing.
Hold
Trying
on,
to sit
Mike.
here and
The
get to his
secret,
own
the
man.
secret,
Mike.
Who's
the
a
secret to
goddamn
progress
coon?
is
Hold on, Mike.
productivity,
Okay,
not
Mike.
racism.
You're a
Yes,
coon.
Mike.
Mike's
We'll
a
come to
coon.
that.
You
Okay,
sound,
all right,
Thanks for
Mike.
your
all right.
coon
Mike,
opinion.
Mike, you sound like
That's all
Tinubu.
they know how to do. You sound like coon.
Okay,
They'll
hold
call
on.
names.
I can
That's the
fire.
only thing
Hold
they know
on.
how to do. Just call names.
Hold on.
Yes,
They
yes.
Hold
can't
We
on.
call
heard your
any
Can I
name.
logic.
come in?
We know who you are now.
Coon.
Hold on, guys.
That's who
Hold
you
on.
are.
Dumbasses.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Rashid, are you there, Rashid?
Yeah, Fradamus, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Rashid,
Well, it's
can
good to
an
see you again, man.
African?
It's been a
Hey,
long
good.
time.
Thank you. I know. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes. So Rashid, can an African that is married to a white woman or white man be trusted? Go.
Yes, okay. There is a two concept here. The black people who are in the West, that's different. They have different mindset, and the black Africans have different mindset. So we are two different cultures. The black people in America or the
But
Caribbean,
the
they
skin color, you gotta take skin color into consideration here.
skin color. Look, skin color is not what I base on my identity as an African.
So
I
you,
don't base.
so Rashid, are you going to be a sellout now? Go ahead.
Look,
Rashid, do
Bob
you
Marley.
trust
Look,
Ima Oma?
if
Do
these
you
people who
trust
are in
Ima
the West,
Oma?
they talk
Rashid,
about black
do you
who's
trust Ima
married a
Oma
white.
now? Will you
Look,
trust her?
let me
Okay,
let me
hold
explain
on,
this
guys. Let
now.
him finish. Let him finish.
Let me finish. Look, even Bob Marley, he was half white, half black, and he was the most loved. In the
Come on,
West, the
don't bring
black
Bob
people they
Marley
cheer.
to this.
Look,
Is what's Bob
so
Marley?
True.
So
Hold
what?
That is
on,
true.
So
hold
what?
on, Kifaru, guys. Let him
So
talk.
what?
let me finish. So as an African, I don't see a color as an identity. So I trust I put my trust upon the level of the personality. If I see the person, regardless of his color or hair color, I will trust. So even some of your own people, sometimes you don't trust. So color is not there for Africans. So we don't see color as our identity. But the people who grew up who are
Oh
in the West,
Lord.
they
Yeah,
see
that's
black
talking
as
for
an
Mr.
Hold on,
White
identity
Man.
guys. Let him finish.
because they grew up in this color thing. We didn't grow up as a color thing. I go my everyday life as not. I don't think I see myself as a black. I see myself as my name as Rashid, and I see as myself as Somali and African. That's it. I don't see color. Color is a mentality of the West. Who brought you color? The European brought
But you
you the
see
color.
Jere, right?
The European give you this category.
You don't
Who
see
say
color,
you are
but you
black,
see
you are
Jere.
white, you are this. We don't have that in
Yeah.
African
Do,
way of
do
life.
you see Jerry? Do you
All
see
right,
Jerry?
Yes.
hold on, guys. Rashid, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Yes.
Okay, KBM. We have KBM in the house.
Hypocrite.
KBM.
Yes.
KBM, good. You're a white man who is Caucasian.
Actually, okay, Caucasian, but not white.
Yeah.
Yes,
I don't.
He uses he,
I
How is
can.
he
that
I
white?
uses
can.
white
Hold
I'm
on.
he
confused.
Hold
uses
on. Can you
whiteness
guys
Well,
on the
I'm
hold
not
on?
confused.
Hold on, guys.
Sorry about that.
Do not interrupt. KBM have been here. He did not interrupt anyone. So, KBM, you see the title.
he,
Can an
he
African
uses he uses whiteness on that poor little Kenyan girl.
hold on?
Icon fire. Icon fire. Shut up. All right.
So, I can
You shut up.
hold
You
on.
shut up,
I
you
can.
son of bear.
I can. Calm down.
I
Calm
can
down,
hold on.
please. So, can an African be that is married to a Caucasian be trusted? And
Absolutely.
you've heard the conversation here. What the Pan Africans or pro blacks are saying.
Hmm.
What is your point? Go ahead.
Speak the truth.
Absolutely.
Hold on. I
Absolutely.
can fire.
Absolutely. They can be trusted. Absolutely. However, the
Liar.
person who
Big
cannot be
surprise.
the person who cannot be trusted are people who will stab you in the back, and that can be anybody. So the question is very simple to answer. It's going to be yes and it's going to be no, but it's not going to be because of the situation of one person marrying somebody else from a different country or because of the color of their skin.
But did
That
you
has
hear
no
what
play
some
in
of
it.
them, like, for example, Kifaru and others, they said to Kidola, no, they cannot trust him because he's got a white queen, because they said he's going to sell information, the African information, to the white woman.
Okay,
Or
conspiracy theory.
for example, if you are married, your wife is
Mhm,
a Kenyan African, so they
mhm.
are saying that your wife also cannot be trusted because she is selling out. So, do you see any validity
Do they
in
even have
that?
information? Empty brain people talking about information.
First of all, what's the information that's going to be
Good.
sold out? What?
Yes. Good
Oh,
question.
can I answer that?
Kifaru. So
Kivaru's
what
brain
type
is
of?
empty and he's talking about information being leaked out. What's in your brain
Yes.
has got to be leaked out. Come on now.
Yeah, can I answer that? I think when I hear people like Mike, I think the concept that they say Africans are docile and they don't see
They will leak your
they don't
secret to the white man. What
they
secret do
don't
you have,
they
Kifaru?
don't
That the
Yo,
white man doesn't know.
come let me finish.
Guys, hold on.
I will explain. I'm coming. So I think Mike is like a docile Africa that does not see danger. I'll tell you.
Yep.
I'll
Yep.
tell you.
Yep.
I'll
agreed.
tell you.
Agreed.
I'll tell you. When I'm talking about information, some useless Nigerian or some unproductive person that's going to get married to a white person, that is your personal business. Okay.
Bami leak his
When I'm
secret, right?
listen. You can get married to a fat white woman. You're non-productive. That's okay.
Oh,
That's not a
all
problem.
right.
Listen. Let's listen. When we're talking about sharing information, you that useless Nigeria don't have no information. We're talking about countries have secret. We all know during the wars the French person.
What secret do you have that Paul Biya is not already giving to the French?
Hold on, Mike.
Paul Biya is not giving all your Cameroon secret to the French already. Is Paul Biya married to a white woman?
Hold on.
Is Paul Biya married to a white woman?
Mike,
Yo,
can I
man,
speak?
eat some mayonnaise and shut up.
You have your time to speak. Would allow you to do your bubble, your bubbling. Say, we all know during the times of the war, Alfredamos, they will send women like spies to go befriend some other, like maybe some German officials and American officials to get secret. Okay, those are top secret. If my country come into that situation that I need to fight France, okay, we're planning to attack France. I wouldn't trust any Cameroonian minister that is married to a French woman. I would not, because he is likely that he might say some information, he might reveal some information to his wife without even knowing. When we're talking about sharing information, that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about.
So they can't send a Cameroonian woman to go spy, right? So they can't pay Cameroonian woman to go spy on Cameroon, right?
This guy, Mike, is your brainwashing.
Do you know that most of the spies that countries use are actually citizens of that country?
Shut up. Nothing to do with you. Shut up.
So I'm tackling your low IQ shit with actual logic, you know.
We know your
Do you know,
guys,
do you know what Sankara?
Hold on, guys. Guys, KBM did not even finish his point. Can you let the man finish, please?
I have a question for Kifaro since he was brought up in this. Is that what is the information that is going to be leaked?
Top secret information.
What's the secret information?
Okay.
Why you want to know that? Why you want to know that?
Why do you want to know that? What I want to know?
Wait, I can let the man. Let the man answer.
Listen. Yes.
You're giving away secrets now to the white man.
No, listen. Let me answer him.
Is it a secret recipe that I don't know about?
No,
you don't need to know.
Okay.
In the kitchen.
Guys, hold on.
And we're not going to tell your Kenyan girl any secret because we don't trust her.
Wait. Tell her. I thought it was telling me.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
We ain't telling you shit.
Can you please let Kifaru talk, please?
Oh my God. I said,
but America put this mole in Kenya, and
if Cameroon, like my country, we have a problem with France. If we're trying to, maybe we don't want to send all French ministers or all French business people
I have a question for you.
Okay, if we have to do that, we are planning, like the government, we're making this scheme, okay, to do that to France. And we have Cameroonians who are married to French people. God damn it, I will never have those people in that board meeting, because they will leak information and it will be detrimental to my country.
So the average French is connected to politics in France. Is that what you're saying?
We don't care.
No.
We don't care.
You don't care because you don't have any.
Do any European people marry black women? And why is that? Do any European people marry?
Let's not be emotional. Just answer the simple question.
But that's fine.
Don't need to be.
Hold on, guys. One mic.
There's a lot of emotional diarrhea going on this panel.
Let me finish.
That makes you make no sense. Why?
KBM, hold on.
Let me just say to okay, KBM. I've been in Europe. Okay. I've worked with white people. I've worked, maybe sometimes I work with little children. I realize that these children, these white people, they understand the concept of their whiteness. They know they are white, okay? They understand that they are white and they have some.
So you don't know you're black.
Listen. And they take.
You don't know that, Mike. You don't know that.
But when Africans, they think Africans don't want to accept their blackness. Like Mike, we are all the same, and that is the docility of Africans that always put up in front of problem. That's my problem. That's
so how do you conclude? How do you conclude to that? That I don't know what I look like.
People like you.
Yes, you don't
sound like you.
So I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror, I don't know what I look like, right? Is that what you're?
Yeah, but you don't like what you see. You don't like what you see.
How do you know I don't like what I see?
By what you're saying.
Because of how you talk.
By what I'm saying.
You're not loyal to other black people, man. You're not loyal to other black people, Mike. You're only
It's not
loyal to your
about being
stupid little
loyal.
self.
What
It's
does
not about
loyalty
it.
have to do? What does loyalty have to do with me telling
It's
you
being
basic,
docile. It's
just
not about being loyal. It's being
commonsensical
docile.
points that
It's just
you
being
trust?
it's just
Who to
being
trust should not
docile.
be trust.
It's
Should
just being
Let me
docile. I think
let me
that's
ask you
just
this. Let me tell
the
you this.
meaning.
If you
That's just what
accept
I
Guys,
think.
what?
black, if you accept black as your identity, then you will accept all the bad things on you. Black
We're
matters.
not talking about black.
Everything
Come
black.
on.
Everything bad
So
is black.
Yeah,
black
So
is
you're gonna
bad. So you
accept
saying
all
black
the
yeah.
is bad?
Everything
bad
black
things
is
And
good.
on
Kifaru, to be
yourself.
honest
Black
with
is
you,
bad.
Kifaru,
Everything black is
In
good.
Europe,
Well,
they don't see
Black
black is
is
themselves.
the
bad.
They
best.
don't see themselves as whiteness. They see themselves as their
Yes,
ethnic group.
black is good.
Ukrainians,
Black is the
Everybody
wait,
else
best.
wait.
sees
I'm
Black
surprised
is
you
Africans
live
as
in Europe
beautiful.
and
Hold
you're
on, hold
talking
on,
like this,
guys.
Kifaru.
Hold on, guys.
Italians see themselves as Italians. The French see themselves as French. The Ukrainians see themselves as
That's
Ukrainians.
right. That's
Russians
right.
And if
see
you
themselves.
ask them
They
if they're
all see
white,
Black
they
themselves.
is
all
black
they'll
is
say
What is
yes.
your
beautiful.
point?
And
What is your point?
Black is
Africans don't
and
see
beautiful.
the
themselves as
point I'm
Nigerians,
making
as
is that's the
Cameroonians,
same way
as
we Africans
Gambians.
see
When they call
ourselves.
up
Black is
Jamaican,
beautiful. Black
we
is
all see
good.
ourselves
Bamileke
as
see
Black is
themselves
the
as
Nigerians.
a
best.
When they say
Bamileke,
these are white
or
Black
people,
is
what's
not
your
Cameroonians.
point?
beautiful.
Nigerians see themselves as Nigeria.
No, we too. We see ourselves as Cameroonians, Nigerian, Gambians, but they see us as black. Italians see themselves as
Wait, who
Italians.
you supporting in the
Wait,
AFCON tournament
French
right
see
now? Who you
themselves as
supporting?
French, as Switzerland, we see them as white. What's the point? They know that's white. If you go to write like in the UK, if you go to write a form, they don't ask you are you Cameroonian, they ask you are you black or are you white? What are you talking about?
Exactly.
That's the form. You feel black
It-
or
All
what-
right,
white.
all right. See,
What's
hold
the
on,
point?
guys. Let me make a point, right? I think KBM asked you one thing. What do you guys know that he like what top secret that you guys have that he doesn't know? And I'll give you a typical example. Like when KBM is from the US. I mean, I'm from the US. I'm from Ghana actually, but I work for the American government, right? But there might be some information that I know about American government that even KBM born and raised he doesn't even know. So I have access to the top secret, and he doesn't have. Isn't it surprising to you guys? Like
Yeah,
speaking that
so why
way.
don't so that means
Like
you should be that means you should be a double
He's a jungle.
agent
You're
for
right, bro.
Africa.
You're right.
but
All
the
Maybe
right.
thing,
that's the
You
reason
want
why
him to commit
Cameroon is
treason
the
there,
way it
Icon.
is.
Icon, you want him to
Jungle.
Cameroonians
commit
Even
are busy
treason.
even
waiting
in
for
the
a white
YouTube
woman to
owned by
leak their
who?
secrets.
YouTube
Yo,
owned by who?
yo,
Leaking all the secrets.
yo,
hold on,
hold on, Ghana man. I'm saying this to you. You should be a double agent to Africa, just like KBM is a double agent for America.
Do you have proof that I'm a double agent?
Of course,
Okay, what is it?
His
you
the
white.
proof is in his hands. His
I'm
proof
not
Wait,
is
white.
wait.
in his
I'm
What,
hands.
not
what,
white.
what,
Go
what
ahead,
is
go
your
ahead. Prove it
I'm
out
proof?
with
Caucasian.
hands. Go ahead, go ahead.
He's
What
white.
is your?
I
I'm not
can
white.
find you are
oh my
racist,
Again,
bro.
god,
You are
man,
racist, bro.
stop it,
I
man,
can find
stop
you
it.
are racist.
So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
your proof.
Icon Fire. Let's settle this. Let's settle this
He's
on
a
this
Caucasian.
panel. On this panel, you are the only one that has a pink avatar. So, what say you?
That's not my
Um,
decision, you fool.
Oh, it's
That's you
definitely your
fool.
decision. All
No,
you have to
I
do
can
is
fire.
change it.
You are racist. You are racist. Completely.
and you're racist towards yourself. So
It's
shut
all
up.
right. It's okay. You don't judge him.
Ah,
There's a lot of black people who
hold on.
are
Let me
racist
tell
and
you.
they do their stuff. You are
Wait.
not judging them.
Firstly,
Icon Fire
let,
is pro LGBTQ. That's why he has a print.
first of
Well, Icon Fire,
first
you
of
know, if you
all,
go to Uganda, they will lynch you for that. You know that, right?
But
Yeah,
guys,
get,
Guys,
get
guys,
out, get out
guys,
of the
guys,
closet,
hold on,
Icon. Come out of the closet.
guys. Let's do our closing statements
no,
here.
hold
Yes,
on, guys.
let's no. Yes, we are going to be
Afrodamos.
doing our closing statements.
Afrodamos.
Kidola, go.
Afrodamos.
Yes.
Afrodamos. You see, person like Afro, what is called this guy name again? Whatever fire, whatever I want to call
I
him.
can fire.
He have poverty in his brain. He's very, very poor. You know.
so what?
It's a very big poverty in his brain. So
So what?
I can let him
That's why you
talk.
have a low IQ. That's why.
Oh,
Where does he stay? Where does he stay? Is he in the
hold on.
Europe?
hold on, guys.
I think when poverty have taken over the person you are, that's where you start misbehaving like somebody like a you're not. I can't call you a racist because you're not. I don't know what to call to you. So you show a move. You show a
I'm a
house.
pro.
You show a house. A Nigerian guy who's a multimillionaire who have a very beautiful wife. I think the guy look very happy. His wife look very happy with him. They all
She white?
describe. They
yes.
all describe whatever they want to achieve on earth on this life. What we need is just happiness and rest of mind. This life have no part two. You don't have to be whatever you don't want to be. You can be with a black woman, you're very happy. You can be with a white person, you're very, very happy. That depends on you, what you find as happiness. You understand me? For me, it happened to be I find somebody that might be not the same skill like, but I find joy in that person. We build together, we live together. I'm also very, very happy like that.
But she your
So
slave master.
hold on here. What do you mean by slave? Are you the one
She
feeding
is
me?
a she's your colonizer.
Hold on, I can fire. I
Hold
can't.
on.
Just hush, man. Wait for your
I
turn, man.
wonder you that talk about slave or whatever you want to call. What kind of food are you really eating? You talk every time about these people, but you're in England. You're
Your
working for these
country is
people.
begging her country.
Why don't you go
Nigeria
to
is begging Britain.
why don't you go to Jamaica then and live your so-called dark life over there?
That's a good
You
point.
understand me? You're in England, you're working for these people. Possibility you are renting the house from an Indian man, not even a black person, an Indian man. Why don't you go and look for a house then for a black person? Look, my friend, I know how you roll. You rented the house for maybe Pakistani man or Indian man or Bangladeshi
Get
man.
to the point. Get to the
You
point.
know,
We don't know what you're talking about.
don't criticize. You look, you Akafai, I will put you in the generator house so that smoke of the generator will wall you there. So that you
So
can
you
learn
want to
how to
kill
shut up
me?
your mouth.
You want to kill me now?
You learn how to shut up your
See,
mouth. You
how we
understand me?
gonna trust you? How we gonna trust you? Just because we
I don't
expose
even
you,
what
just
you
because
trust
we
me.
expose you, you want to kill me.
I don't even know you. Why should you trust me? I don't even know you. Trust is
So
by
how you want to
individual.
put me in an oven? How you want to put me in an oven?
Because you just talk stupid things out of your mouth sometimes.
He's probably getting that from his Jewish
I
white
can
wife.
fire. You doing hard labor for a white man in America. And you come here telling
Because
us.
you just talk stupid things out of your mouth sometimes. You call people stupid, you call people racist, you call people this,
Yeah,
you call people that.
but
Who are
because I'm
you?
doing hard, because
Who
I'm
are
doing
you?
hard
Who are
labor,
you? What have
I'm
you
trying to
achieved?
make I'm
What
trying to make you all have sense
what have you
to
able
get
to
us out of
achieve?
it.
Oh, because you're doing hard labor. So
But
have you able
but
to achieve?
because but
What have
because
you
there
able
are
to
you
achieve?
want to
but
get out of
because
your hard
most
labor
of
now. You want me to be
Okay,
racist.
but,
all right,
yeah, because of
guys.
people like you, nothing is changing,
What
Mike.
have you able to achieve in your
Because
what
of
have you able to
Africans
achieve in
like
your
you.
life? What have you able to achieve in your life apart from this black power this fake black power you try to sell? What have you
That's
able to
enough for
achieve in your
me.
life?
That's enough
Tell
for
me.
me. At least I can say to the Almighty that I fought for my people. What
Whose
can you
people?
say?
Who do you fight for?
That's a way to fight.
Who? Dogs
Nice.
or cats?
You look at his
Who you
white
fought for?
Jesus and say he did what he can.
Man, stop all this nonsense. And be happy with your
No,
life. You can be happy with whatever
I don't have white Jesus.
Are
First
you
of
No,
even
all, I'm
married?
not.
no, not
Are
you,
you even
brother. I was
married
talking to
yourself?
him.
Have you even married yourself?
Okay.
Are you even married? No.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
good,
married to
dude.
I'm married to a black woman
Don't
for
worry
over
about me.
20 years.
Don't
Come
worry
here, be
about me.
talking nonsense.
Stay with your cracker wife. Stay
You're
with your snow bunny.
possibility you're a very lonely man. Your TV is your friend. You have no
You got
friend.
you got you you got
What you just talk out of
crackatosis.
the mouth
You got
is just
crackatosis.
nonsense.
Okay.
Okay, let me round up.
Bro,
So
bro,
Africanos,
Hold on, I
I'm
can let him finish. Go ahead, Kidola. Finish.
Africanos. You see,
Yeah.
in this life, you have to choose your happiness.
my lady very black. Here?
This guy, man.
Who
See,
cares, man?
man.
Who cares?
I
Go
would have put you inside soccer away so that you don't go and chop the shit over there. They shut up your mouth. So you can be happy with whoever you find yourself. You can be happy with anybody. You see, you show a video of Ramos, of a Nigerian man who's I think is look very successful for himself and his family. The wife appreciates where the husband is coming from. They have a kind of beautiful life there. They even building a school for the community. You
Yeah.
understand? So I applaud the guy. You know, he's from a place in Anambra State there. He's doing a lot for his own people there. He did say, "Oh,
He's
I'm African,
definitely
I'm
he's got a
proud."
beautiful,
He has a
he's
very
beautiful,
beautiful wife.
beautiful snow bunny.
Yeah,
Here,
the wife said,
let
"Okay,
me
even
let me
finish the
highlight.
school."
Here,
The wife said,
I can find. Look at this beautiful
That's
white
exactly
coin.
what we wanted to
"See, can you live like this?
being
Is
able
that
Can you
Kido's
live
last
like this? Do
wife?
you know how much is that kitchen?
A lot of
Can
light.
you live like this?
I'm wondering what the light.
Can you
What
live
if
like this your life till you die?
hold on? Alright, what if he
Kidola, this
dies?
is this is this
Can
is
you
just a
live?
house.
I
Hold
can
on,
fire.
hold on,
Kidola,
hold on.
that is
Hypothetically.
a
No,
house.
I can fire. You
hypothetically.
Don't let
poach your
your
black wife.
Wait. Hypothetically, what if he dies?
Can you
Where does the
ever
money
live
Why
go?
like
do you
that
want
in
his
your
Well,
life?
money?
if you die,
If
what
he
what
dies, do
gonna
you
Thank
want his
you.
money?
Men always
Oh,
die
I
sooner than
forgot.
women.
It's
They
I
don't
know
die
fire.
Nigerian.
What
before
happens
men.
when you die?
Is she gonna kill him? What? Is she gonna
You
kill
will
him?
work all your life. You can't even afford that kitchen.
Yeah,
What is
With
house
his
happening?
does
black
not
wife.
does not equate word to word. That is just some
You know,
African
you have to respect people's choice.
mentality.
Whatever your choice is your choice. Whatever you find beauty is your beauty. Look, this my eyes is not your eyes. You understand me? This my eyes is not your eyes.
Y'all are prostitutes. All you think about is wealth. As long as things is wealthy,
Oh, well,
you think that's it.
you see,
That's a
We should go see
prostitution
how we
what
can
I
mentality.
poverty,
said.
man.
That's
That's
a
why you.
Western
That's why you
mindset.
went. That's why
That's a
you went with
Western
the.
mindset.
That's
Hey,
why you
Khan, all
went
you
with the
think
white
about
That's
is
what
lady.
it is.
failure.
Okay,
These
That's
are
why
the
you
same
went with the white
Africans
lady.
that betrayed their own people because a European gave them something shiny.
Forget that
Yeah, yeah.
shit. It's love. You can never be with somebody without no
It's
love.
not no love. Watch it,
It's
man.
love. It's love. It's love.
Why?
This is not called love.
Why do you want? Why your Nigerians want an old woman, an old white woman? Love.
You always come and talk nonsense. Go and break your coconut and start drinking it, bro. I say
I'm just listen.
you swim in
Just
poverty. You think like a
let
very
me
poor
leave that
man.
shit alone.
You don't have anything to. If look, I swear to God, if you ever knock in my gate, I will use my case.
Insults,
I will use my
Yeah, but
power to
insults.
case
I
you out.
think, I think,
Brother,
I think
that means you got him. That means you got him. If he has to insult
one
you, that
thing though.
means you got him. He knows you're speaking the
Yeah, I
truth. He
know.
doesn't like it.
I
Dude,
All
know. I
right,
know.
guys, we're closing here.
Which truth? Which
Guys,
truth are you people talking about? What mean by truth? What do you mean by
You
truth?
better go start a black family. That's what I,
This
I
I
life,
mean,
this
advise
life
you.
is this
see
life.
what? See,
I can do some shuffling too. Look out, man, what you gonna do? Look out, boys, it's coming through. Yeah, man, yeah, man. Boy, he got educated feet. Boy, I practice all the time.